Hey everybody, this is Leon from Four Wheel Frenzy, and we are here at the final pre-race press conference of the 2025 season at Briarcliff MX. And right off the bat, I've got with me Bryce Ford, Chad Wienen, and Max Lindquist. Bryce, we're going to start with you because you got the mic. First of all, everybody's been talking this week. We had 3 riders that had some spills last weekend. However, you're here, you're racing. Tell us a little bit about that. Tell us, break us down on your injuries since some people don't know.
Yeah, so last weekend we had a race at Tri-City. Everything was going good. I went out there, practiced Saturday. Felt really comfortable. Definitely needed a little bit more speed. The first race, I started at the back of the pack, kind of worked my way up, got second after JJ crashed. Wesley crashed too, so I hope those two are all right. We'll start out with that. And then in the main event, it was a $5,000 race to win it, and I went on the very inside, pulled the start, and honestly was logging some of the best laps I've logged in a long time. Not really thinking about the competition, just worrying about what's in front of me and kind of how to hit it as best I can, and everything was going really smooth until it wasn't. I had a similar wreck like that in 2017 when I broke both my hips, so yeah, to kind of relive something like that wasn't ideal, but I clipped a triple. Ended up going to the hospital, 2 partially collapsed lungs. That's what the one doctor told me. But yeah, I feel good right now. Definitely not 100%. My back's pretty sore. It's harder to breathe than normal. But I'm grateful to be here. I'm grateful to be alive. And yeah, I'm grateful to be able to race this race. It's a big race for our sport. There's a lot going on. I'm trying to get second. I kind of got that wrapped up. But yeah, there's just a lot going on in our sport. I don't want to miss this one, Chad's last race. It's kind of gnarly, big change. But yeah, that's kind of what happened to me. I got beat up pretty good, but we're here.
Right. Now, the other thing with that too, and maybe you can clear the air, like there's been some people that are saying, you might not be ready to come back, and you're just racing so that Chad can't, pass you in the points. What do you have to say about that?
No, to be honest, I've been racing 17 plus years now. As all as I know is racing. I don't know, I haven't talked to a really high class doctor about my lungs, but they feel decent right now. I'm not going to go out there and try to rip the start and crash or fall off again because I know I'd be in some pain. But I did a 70th anniversary bike this weekend. Mark puts a lot of work in. My parents invest a ton of money. Obviously, my health is first, so I wouldn't do anything to jeopardize my health. This is a short-term thing, racing for me. So yeah, I'm just gonna go for it, race. If I come out of the start dead last and have to kind of gently work my way up, that's what I'll do. If I start on the inside and those guys push each other out and I come out third, I'm just gonna try to sit down as much as I can. I think these are 6 or 7 lap races, so yeah, I kind of know how to be lazy on a quad but make it work, and I think I could hopefully get a 4, 5, 2 and maybe get second, maybe get on the podium. But yeah, I'm kind of just playing it by ear. I'm obviously not in the best shape, but maybe if we end the undefeated streak, no, that's kind of out of the picture for me. But no, if we get a good start, we're just gonna play it by ear. I'm not trying to fall off the quad. That's the main goal, so I'm gonna hold on extra tight. I might get tired in 3 laps this weekend, who knows.
Yeah. So you're essentially still going to push, but you're going to listen to your body at the same time.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, there's more to life than racing. I understand that. I know it's crazy. I'm 23 years old. I'm kind of in the moment saying that, which probably isn't going to get me to win, but no. I understand that, yes, my health, my life, there's more to it than just this right here. But yeah, we're going to try to see what we can do.
Yeah, absolutely. So 3 more motos for you, and then I guess we'll be talking at Daytona next year.
Yeah, 3 more motos for me, and then the real work gets started overseas. I heard we're going to one of the roughest tracks that they've ever raced, probably I've ever raced, so thank goodness we went to Tomahawk this year, because I don't know if it can get much rougher than that. I know it's completely different soil. It's all sand or something, but yeah, I need to get ready for Europe. So I'm not taking a break after this. I want to lock in and try to really, help our team excel over there. There's always a lot of pressure, just, going for our whole sport, our whole country. I want to be locked in over there. But one thing, I want to go back a little bit, just so everybody hears it from me. The track that I raced last weekend, the Schiffer Tri-City race, it had nothing to do with the track. It was me trying to cut margins, and I was feeling really good, and obviously I just cut it too close for comfort. Next thing I knew, I was laying on the ground. But I want to say thank you to them. They put up a lot of money. They put up a lot of effort, a lot of work to make that race happen. And my wreck, that was just me. I made a mistake, and that's that.
Right, and obviously you've said that over and over again, and with the other two as well. Obviously they're not here today to talk about it, but I've heard from both of them, same deal. Like, you all just made a mistake where there was no room to make a mistake on that, in that section of the track anyways.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Those two I feel terrible for. Yeah. They're going through a lot more than I went through, so I hope they're good. Their families, they got great families, which is great. But yeah, my wreck, my family was there for me. The track crew, everybody was, checking on me, but my wreck was my fault. And yeah, hopefully I don't make a mistake like that again.
Yeah, and that's just it too. Like, anybody online that is talking all the shit about that track, like the Schiffer family, and Max, you were there too. The Schiffer family, they put a lot of effort into that, a lot of time, money, everything. They busted their asses to make that race happen, and it's just unfortunate that the three of you guys crashed the way you did. But this is racing at the same time, and incidents do happen.
Yeah, absolutely. I was gonna try to win $5,000. That's more than I've won all season at any race. So, hey, I'm probably gonna go 110, 120%. And on that day it didn't work out for me. Yeah. Should have probably rode at 80%. No, it's all good. But we're good.
We talked about this earlier in the season too. What would you do? How would you ride against Joel if there's some money involved? Well, now we know what happens if money is involved. People ride a little bit harder.
Yeah, Joel Hetrick shows up, and I still don't know how to win. No, it's all good. It's part of it. But the money thing is like a joke, obviously. Yeah. But I just made a legit, simple, little error.
Very small mistake.
And it bit me.
Yep.
When you're in the moment, you don't think about the money.
Yeah,
exactly.
Like,
right.
It's not bad.
Right.
You're going for your pride.
Exactly. But best of luck this weekend, Bryce. 3 more races this year, and then you get to get ready and head over, and then big wedding, boy, coming up.
Yeah, I got to lock in for that.
Got a lot going on. You're gonna have a busy next month.
Yeah, I can't have broken bones for that, so I gotta make sure I'm bulletproof. Got to make sure the Ford's got a little bit more steel on them.
There you go.
Yeah, but no.
Aren't you going more aluminum nowadays?
Yeah, I guess that stuff I think gets pretty tore up, but we'll go with titanium.
Yeah, let's keep the tie out of there though.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
All right, well, thanks, Bryce. Chad, I mean, we're counting down here. Like, tomorrow's it for your American pro racing career, which I don't know if you meant to say it like that at Pleasure Valley or not, but hopefully we get to see you doing some more overseas races. Obviously you are going over to France here soon, so how's the prepping for that going?
Not so much. A lot of prepping, like setting parts and stuff like that to head over to Ponte Vaux, but like going here, like this has been my main focus. Just leading up, and I've been trending very well on my machine and riding well, and seeing the track in slow motion again, and it gets me excited for this last one, and Triple Crown format. Like, I kind of wish it was Triple Crown with 20 minute plus 2, but we're gonna do what we got to do tomorrow, and honestly, I'm kind of locked in on I'm locked in on the race. It feels like another race. It doesn't feel like the last, and I know it's the last here in AMA Pro, but like I'm just gonna enjoy taking the moments of this weekend and reflect on after the weekend, and it's hard when you're in the moment, winning championships and winning races to really enjoy them, and I think it's really going to start to settle in, what's been accomplished, and enjoy that with my team and my family. Yeah,
absolutely. And the other thing too is Pleasure Valley, you rode really well there. There were some old school battles with Joel for a little while, and do you feel like like you said, you're starting to see the track in slow motion again? since everything's kind of winding down, do you feel like you're just clicking again like you used to for old time's sake?
Yeah, like more in that direction for sure. I mean, like even like settings on the machine, I'm always working on trying to be better and just getting that to a better place, because I'm not the same guy that I used to be, but also I can be a new guy in a way, and when I can ride the machine the level that I want to and the limit, and I'm still going fast, like that's what it's all about for me.
Yeah.
And going back to PVR, yeah, we had some great battles, had good starts, and it felt like old times. Like I had a joke with Joel, like, man, that one felt like back when several years ago, and hopefully we can keep translating that to this weekend and have some more of those. And I just been kind of like low stress. I feel free, speaking about, being the last race. And I think it's really helped me with my riding, and I hopefully it reflects this weekend.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, you're a rider that has really evolved over the years. I mean, your early pro years, you were having DNFs because you were literally breaking bikes in half, and you had to evolve and figure out how to just finish a race. You've always had a lot of speed, but and granted, TRXs back in the day weren't as solid as, say, a current YFZR is either. So you've had to evolve with that. You've had to evolve to ride different machines. Do you feel like, even at the end here, that you're still kind of evolving as a racer?
For sure. And like, touching back on, the earlier days of my career, like riding Hondas and riding the other brands, Suzuki's and Kawasaki's, like I basically just tried to ride the machine as fast as I could, and that was it, and see where I finished. But I had some really good talks with a lot of very smart people, like especially like Wayne Hinson and my mechanic Ryan Cox back when, and they taught me how to win championships and what the recipe that you needed to do. And that really started to sink in as time went on, and I started to put it together. And when you're kind of out on your own, like when I didn't have like the factory support, and then like I moved on to Yamaha, which that was like it was like more of a satellite type deal, and like then I had to win to make money to survive. So I needed to focus on winning the races that I could, and then collecting those points to win that big bonus at the end of the year, that championship bonus. And that's been my recipe, and to learn that, and then also have that intensity at the same time, like there's a fine balance of that you need to be a champion. And to learn that, and then evolving to today, like where not taking the big risk, but I'm like still like mentally there, but I know what my limit is, and I kind of ride there and make sure that I survive the weekend.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's one thing too, like I was actually just thinking about this, is you're kind of one of the last riders of an era to have true, sponsorship backing, outside sponsors. You had 2 energy drink sponsors at one point. We haven't had that in a long time. You were sponsored by Monster at one point. You were sponsored by Rockstar, which is, to a lot of riders or just athletes period nowadays, that's a dream. That is a life goal. If you could get some sort of energy drink sponsor, it's sad to see that, because you are, kind of the last of the guard of the previous factory rider. And now that everything's kind of ticking down, but at the same time, I said it before, but Chad Wienen needs to become Chad Wienen for a while. It's time to live your life. You put a lot of time and work into this sport. So now it's time for you to be a family man.
For sure. And
focus on yourself.
Yeah. I mean, I got a lot of pride in being able to race in that era and be a part of that, and very fortunate as well, because man, I know when I was in that moment, like it goes by like a snap of a finger, and you almost don't know that it's happening, like how fast and how fast and everything goes by, and you reflect on that, and it's a real privilege to be able to live it. But I mean, I agree, it's time for me to live the next chapter, and also pass on what I've learned. And I have some riders, I mean, one of them might be sitting next to me that I want to groom to the next level, and he gets to see the life that I get to live, and I want him to live it as well. And so, but there's there's obviously everything that goes with it, that work that goes into it, and I feel like I'm ready for that, to live that next chapter, and also through a lens of like as somebody that helps other people, and so I'm excited for that, and obviously chasing my kids. They've been chasing me for 7 years, and my wife being there for me always, and
time to give back
family.
a little bit.
Like my dad's gonna be lost; he's not gonna know what to do with his vacation and stuff. So but I'm excited for that next chapter, and I won't disappear. I'll be around here and there, but I'm taking one step out because I'm still going to do like 4 or 5 events next year. There might be.
I was just going to ask if you would come back maybe part-time a little bit.
Yeah, like it might not be here racing so much, but like I might be like going to grassroots races, trying to grow that.
And that's where it needs to grow, for sure.
And, also I have some bucket list races that I want to go to. Yeah. Going back to Enduro del Verano in Argentina, I want to do some beach races in France, and kind of do that and travel with the family as well, and do some riding schools, and try to pass that knowledge out.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I think I can speak for everybody when I say thank you for everything that you have done. You've had a hell of a career. You've been here for a long time, and I think that you have helped evolve this sport quite a bit in your years, with bringing the YFZ in. Before you started your YFZ program, Thomas was on a YFZ for quite a while, but I feel like when you made that switch, you evolved that machine quite a bit, and obviously we're now at almost a full pro class of all Yamahas. We got one Suzuki out there, everything else is a Yamaha. So like I said, thank you for everything that you've done. And like I said, go and enjoy yourself. But you got 3 motos yet. Go kick some ass.
Yep.
Live it up while you can.
For sure.
Go out with a bang.
Hopefully there's some more magic left for 3 more motos, and I appreciate the kind words, and I'm gonna enjoy it. That's all I can do.
And I mean, even if you don't end up on top of that podium, at least show whoever it is a wheel every once in a while.
Yeah.
So
no, he needs a fight. So try to put one up.
Right. Well, good luck this weekend, Chad.
Thanks, Liam.
Yeah. Max. So obviously we've talked about everything already, but you're not that far behind Bryce when it comes to the pro class itself. But obviously Bryce is kind of where he's at, and you've been climbing towards that, and you're still kind of in that. You're like at the front run of the newcomers still. You've done really good at this race. You've had some highs, you've had some lows. Are we going to make this weekend a high? Are we going to get in the podium?
I mean, it's always the goal to show up here and be on the podium. Definitely have had some really highs here, some really lows throughout my career, and excited to always come here. I appreciate the event that Jeremy puts on here, and it always turns out to be a good race. So definitely been doing what we need to do to come here and perform, and I feel like I've been really close to that podium several times this year, and definitely wanting to check that off the box yet this year. Definitely need to step back up there and start to be there every weekend again.
Yeah. Well, and that's the other thing too, is last few races you've really been climbing. You need to nail down your starts first of all, so let's make that happen. But last few rounds, you've really fought and brought yourself up, and you have been a podium contender for a couple rounds now.
Yeah, just as the years went, just continue to work and grow, and we've learned a lot. Setups changed a lot, and just continuing to push myself and learn what I can. And like you said, I'm really struggling on the gate this year, and it's always been a weakness, and we're trying to get there. Just one of those things that it's taken me longer than I guess I would ever expected, and I know what I need to do to get there, and it's on my shoulders to make it happen now.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's just it. You're the one that can make it happen. It's not really anyone else you can rely on there. It's just
I mean, thanks to Chad and Wiener Motorsports and that whole crew there for helping me, and all his knowledge, and obviously looking forward to that going forward. And just there's a lot of things that I feel like I'm just missing a little on, and I'm slowly getting there. Just needing to clean up a few things yet. Still learning. Like you said, Bryce has always been a little bit in front of me, and like still trying to catch him, and just there's a lot that goes into that, and hats off to these guys next to me. Like they're riding at a super high level, and I'm trying to match that, and it's not easy to do. And we're just gonna keep working at it. Like I'm young yet, and I'm excited to continue to push for this thing because I feel like I can make that step to be with these guys every weekend.
Oh, for sure. And yeah, it's just gonna be keep on fighting. And let's nip this in the butt real quick. Obviously, this is the time of year where people are selling bikes. You know, obviously Chad's got a bike for sale. You've got a bike listed for sale, which automatically brought in the rumor that you're quitting. You gonna be back in 26?
Yeah, absolutely. As long as the support's always there and I can manage to do it, I have no reason to be done. I'm hungry to. My goals are. I still have goals that I want to achieve, and I don't plan on stepping away till I get there.
Yeah, you've got a lot to prove yet, and you've got the talent to do it.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you. And yeah, definitely planning to come back and give it another run next year, and hopefully, like, definitely losing some key guys, like, and that's gonna really change some things. But hopefully, we keep some, like, you know, hopefully Bryce sticks around here and a few others, and we come back next year and go racing.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thank you, Max, and best of luck this weekend.
Thank you.
We'll see you on the podium tomorrow.
Hopefully, definitely a good little points battle there for fourth. So just have a good day, and hopefully it all works out.
Yeah, because I mean, you got 4th, 5th, and 6th that you guys are all within 1 point of each other, right?
Yeah,
I think it's that tight.
Pretty much whoever stays up there between me, Brandon, and Mason. So
yeah.
Pretty much go out there and need to figure out those starts, and just like you said, if you can get on the box, I think that kind of solves everything, and that's the goal for this weekend.
Yeah, because it's currently it's Wesley 4th, you're 5th, and Mason 6th.
Yep.
Obviously, this isn't the way you wanted to beat Wesley, with him not even being here.
No, definitely. You know, hats off to him. I hope he's recovering and getting better, and you know, he put in a heck of a season. Like, he's really charged hard, and like, definitely not the way I wanted that to work out. And now it's down to me, Brandon, and Mason, and it's going to be an interesting battle, but look forward to it.
Yeah. I think we're all looking forward to it.
Absolutely.
It's time to see some good battles to finish the season off.
Yeah. So thank you, Leon. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. And we'll talk to. I'm sure I'll talk to all you guys again here soon, anyways. So I'll see you on the podium. See you all three on the podium. Hey, there we go. We'll make it happen. We'll be in the auction area because there's so many people. Well, thank you guys, and like I said, best of luck this weekend. We'll talk to you soon.
Thank you, man.
All right, so next up we got Marshall Smith, Nick Janusa, and Mason Jackson. Marshall, we're going to start with you. Yeah, we're coming into the last round of the 2025 season. You know, it's been a pretty long season for some riders. You know, you've had a pretty healthy season this far. You've come through a few struggles throughout the year, some back issues, some shock stuff. First of all, with the announcement of a lot of things lately, what's your 2026 looking like?
So we talked about it. I mean, we're going to look at the schedule, looking at probably about half. My wife, she was like, I knew this wasn't the last year. I mean, I'll be honest with you, man. You know, when you got people that's coming up saying, hey, I hear you're maybe not coming back and stuff, and then some of these guys that are like, you need to come back, you know, that means a lot. You know, so dude, I love it. It's just amazing to be out there and race with these guys and stuff. And but just getting, you know, everybody here is just great. But yeah, that's the plan, is probably do at least half the rounds next year.
Okay. And I feel like you need to come back because you need to keep developing your own parts for that LTR platform. you yourself are going to bring that bike back.
I hope so.
You know, even if it's a factory chassis, factory motor, everything else, Marshall Smith Motorsports.
Have you seen the manufacturer's points? Hey, Suzuki is right in there.
There you go. Suzuki and Yamaha, that's it.
Yeah, no, I mean, you know, I've got a few more things that I've been working on, so.
Yeah, for sure.
I've got a few more parts coming out.
Hey, I mean, and I can say with personal experience, I mean, so far so good. You've made some great products for that platform, and
thank you.
Keep doing it, keep developing it, because you know you're the one guy that's keeping a second brand in this.
What happens when everything goes back hybrid? Everybody's gonna want that chassis.
I don't want it to happen. Well, let me ask you this though.
If some classes go back to hybrid,
right. Yeah, I mean, and obviously, if it does do that,
Yeah.
the LTR chassis platform has been a pretty popular choice.
Yeah.
You know, Walsh, obviously, their hybrid is based off an LTR. So you're going to have I'm sure a lot of these things are still around, tucked in garages, shops, whatever.
Yeah, there is.
They're going to make their way out. I mean, some kids still have KTMs at their house. So, but, you know, the big thing with that, since you brought up hybrid, and this was a point that was brought up to me last night. Say we go back to hybrid rules. Where's the contingency in hybrids? Right now, Yamaha still has contingency.
I'm not
Yeah.
by no means was I suggesting hybrids. I just, I think even if it did go hybrid, I'd stick with the same LTR motor. I wouldn't stick an RMZ or a CRF motor in it.
Right. I'd stick to my
I'd stay
YFZ, powered
True
YFZ.
to the platform.
Yeah.
I mean, not, and I think, obviously it's, I know a lot of people get messages and things like that. Yeah, we like seeing a Suzuki out there among all the Yamahas and stuff. But, Yamaha is supporting the sport. They're still developing the quad. They're still putting it out there. So, by all means, as long as they're doing that.
But it's also nice, in a blue sea right now, it is really good to see a different color.
Yeah.
Even if it's a yellow slick or whatever. It's.
Can I ask one?
Yeah.
Why do you choose that Suzuki over a Yamaha? Like unbiased opinion on it all.
So, unbiased opinion. So, when I decided to go and do the pro thing in 2000 or 2021, truthfully, I did not have the finances to go out and switch everything over to Yamaha. Now, as far as like developing it, the rear end has been the big issue. Power wise, I'm there. We're pretty close. I mean, I think the Yamaha may have a little bit on me now.
And the LTRs have always been known for making good power,
But,
too.
it's basically a Team Suzuki motor with a few enhancements. So, but I was just really comfortable on that platform. I did ride a Yamaha at a guy's house once tuning it, and I just felt more comfortable on the Suzuki. But yeah, I mean, I've had that asked me a lot, Nick. I mean, why I stick with the Suzuki?
Yeah.
I don't know. There's just something about it that fits me. So
Definitely. Yeah, and I mean, that's just it. It's been a common conversation I've had quite a bit lately too. Is obviously a few years ago everybody switched to Yamaha, and now we've seen some people that have quit racing, and they're you ask them about it and like, oh, these Yamahas are too expensive. The Yamaha switch isn't working for everybody. There's some people that needed to stay on a Honda or maybe need to switch back to a Honda because it just worked better for them and they had a little bit more budget race career with it.
well,
It's everybody's got their own machine.
like at our last race at Pleasure Valley, like with the weight of the LTR, the tires that I had been running, I liked them in a little bit of a looser soil, but on that hard pack at Pleasure Valley, I felt like my rear end was like a ping pong ball in a lot of sections.
Yep.
And for the second moto, I went and bought a set of rear CSTs and put on there.
Yep.
And it hooked up better coming out of corners and things like that. My rear end did not feel near as loose. So was it a weight thing on the tread compound? I don't know. But yeah, I mean, I love the LTR. I think it's a great quad and nothing. I mean, and I'm sure if I got on a Yamaha and rode it long enough, I'd like it.
Yeah. Fair enough. And I mean, yeah, it's just what you're used to. It's what you're comfortable on, and now correct me if I'm wrong, but you've done in the past. You did a decent amount of development and stuff like that with the Lehman's brothers, correct?
Did some stuff with
Lucas
them, yes.
and Silas.
Years ago and stuff like when the kicker kits were not available no more for them. I sourced parts and started developing that. And I handed that off to a couple other people.
Yep.
And but yeah, I did some things like that, and then we messed around with like different the dog bone setup and stuff like that. Just messed around with just some little different things and stuff.
Definitely. I mean, it's good to know, and it it's a really good question from Nick here
Yeah.
too. Kind of why you are with that platform and why you're sticking with it and have stuck with it. So, but we'll be back at least some races in 26.
I'll let you know.
All right. Because I know that's been a conversation for a couple years now.
Well, 2024 had been planned to be my last year, but when I broke my foot at Pleasure Valley in 23, that I was like, I can't go out like this and stuff.
Yeah.
And then last year, I really never felt like I got mentally back until this race last year.
Yeah.
Because I went to my yearly checkup with the doctor, and he's like, "Great," he said, "You've recovered great," and now I'm just turned 50, so I'm like, it's we can do some more races. We just enjoy the people,
Yeah, absolutely.
the racing and the people.
Yeah, and I feel like that's what brings a lot of these people back too.
It is.
A lot of riders, just families.
The
in
loading
general.
up and all that stuff is like, oh man, I got to get up and go drive this far.
Yeah.
But man, once you get going, it's like I can't wait to get there. I can hang out with the people,
Right.
race, and just enjoy the weekend.
You're 50 now?
Just turned
He's
50.
50,
yes,
yeah.
sir.
And not taking a shot. But
know.
is that the oldest AMA pro ever?
I'm wondering if it is. ATV, I know it is because Bird had it, and he told me last year.
He wasn't 50.
Yeah,
I know he had it though until I got it,
Yeah.
and but I'm just wondering if it is maybe among dirt bike guys and
Joe
stuff too.
hears this, he'll come back just to...
Yeah, well, he told me that last year
Joe will come
at.
back.
He told me that last year at Loretta's. He said, "I'm going to go back one year just to have the oldest."
Is he 50 now?
Yeah, he's over 50. He's older than me. I think he's probably 52, 53.
So, well, there's a little shout out to all these old retired pros. Maybe it's time some of these guys come back for a little
Let's have
bit.
a vet pro class that runs before the
You know how many
pro
times
moto.
I've heard that? Maybe it needs to happen.
Yeah.
Some of these guys, Doug Gus, Joe Bird. Yeah. Even if it's do a pro sport moto.
Yeah,
Do a little bit more than 5. Not quite
do
pro
half
am.
the races or something
Yeah,
in a
yeah.
year.
Just have a legends
Yeah,
class.
well, yeah,
It was supposed to be a one-off deal, and now it's just part of the series.
sure.
Bring these names back in. There we go.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like playing an old MX versus ATV game now.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, 3 motos remain of this season. Finish it up strong. We'll talk to you soon.
Yep.
We'll talk to you in the off season. We'll talk to you next year. Right before one of the motos,
Sure.
2026, you'll be back.
Yeah, I'm
You'll
here.
Be back.
I'll be back.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Marshall.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Nick,
Yeah,
first of all, you had a big announcement this week.
I did.
Obviously the rumor had been going around for a little while. You made it official this week. First of all, how you feeling coming into this weekend?
Well, about physically about this race weekend, or in general about it as a whole? Which one?
Yeah, as a whole, mentally. Let's talk about mentally.
Man, it's hard. It's not an impulsive decision. I've actually felt this way for probably over a year now. And the truth, kind of similar to what Marshall just said, I sat down with my parents at the beginning of last year in 2024, and I said, this is my last year. I'm going to finish 10 years in pro class. I was 4th in points at the time. And 2 weeks later, well, what I said is I'm done after this year. I'm going to just want to do my next things in life, focus on business. I'm going to do 10 and done. And then, of course, 2 weeks later, I get hurt. But very similar. I kind of just didn't want to go out like that. And, yeah, it kind of burns me, too, because I'd never be able to change it, and it is what it is. I wanted so bad to go 10 years, a top 5 in the points, and I was 9.5. I was 4th in points, and I really know I had it in the bag, and got hurt and tore some stuff in my wrist, and kind of hate to say I've just never been the same kind of since that. I've been good, still really good, but that maybe 2% has kind of been off, and I get glimpses of it. I still feel really good when I ride. I felt arguably the best I felt this past week, and I don't know, it's if I made that announcement and a huge weight came off my shoulders, and I had a lot of fun riding leading up to this.
Right.
So I felt really fast and just it was weird how that worked, but I'm still going to give it my all, and it's hard to, if you read what I wrote in it, I'm not going to step away like completely. I plan to keep my RV. I plan to keep a few quads because I have a few of those.
Well, I'm sure it's got to be hard to own a track and not have anything to ride.
Well, that's just it too. But you know what?
TRX-90.
I mean, everyone's got their opinions on the hybrids. Like it excites me because I've never been allowed to ride one. I compete in one class that's production, so the hybrid stuff's exciting to me. I'm actually planning, and I don't know how quick or not it'll happen, but I'm gonna sell off probably 2 of my YFZs, and I want to build a hybrid this off season. And I know I can't bring it here, but hey, it's something that always fascinated me. I want to ride it at my own track, do some videos. I want to go do some New England. I'm not going to commit to what races next year. I don't know. I'm sure I'll do 1 or 2 of these, and I'm sure I'll do a couple of the New England ones on a hybrid.
Yeah.
And the fall races for me are just so difficult right now, and just I don't ask people to feel bad for me by any means. It's just my life now is very different than it was, 3 or 5 years ago, and in my life right now, I got to do what's best for me. And I think I'm not old by any means, but I think people still think I'm like 22. And I've done 11 years of pro racing, and I've raced over 20 years. So I've been in it, but I can't completely throw away. And with all due respect, I'm never going to pull a Thomas Brown and just come out, sell everything I have, and never touch a quad again.
Right.
That's not me.
Right.
So I'm going to keep my stuff, continue to ride. I plan to continue to be in shape. I cannot see myself get fat. So, I think,
I always thought that at one point, too.
Try to just have more fun. And I think just not committing to a whole series and sticking to the close ones when I can, trying to put my focus on my business back home and other side things I got going on. That's the route I'm going to go right now in my life. And I feel, for me, unless I woke up tomorrow like a Joel Hetrick and started winning everything, 5 more years of Nick Janusa, and this probably looks pretty close to what it is now. And it's not bad, but it's probably just the same thing. And I just want to see myself 5 years out of this and my other stuff. And I think it's a really safe, smart time to stop, or like not stop, but backtrack, pull back a little bit. And I'm really okay with that. Kind of just playing this whole life thing a little bit safe right now. And I don't want to get till I'm however old and be like, well, I did what I love, but I just spent everything I had and just completely broke now. So just want to, if I want to continue to do this more, I gotta make some smart decisions. And that's 100% on me, not my parents, not family, friends, girlfriend, none of that. This is entirely my decision. So it's tough. It's bittersweet.
Absolutely. And that's something too that, Chad was just mentioning it a little bit ago too, is he obviously is retiring, but same deal. He doesn't plan on being out of it. He wants to go hit some races for fun, go do some bucket list things. And that could be the same for you. You could come back, if you're not dedicating your whole year to these ATVMX Nationals, you can hit a couple of these. You can go do some NEATV. You can go do some New England quad cross, whatever you want. You can go do some TT and GNCC stuff if you want. Just go have fun.
You just nailed it with the bucket list stuff. Like, I plan to do more of that. I did the Argentina EDV race in 2020. That's the biggest quad race on the planet. There's nothing like that. 50 to 100,000 people in attendance, 430 quads in one race. There's nothing like it on this planet. I can promise that. I want to go do that again. I'm going to France in 2 weeks, bringing Mason, and that just recently changed. I hope to make.
Are you filling in for Wesley?
Yeah, he is.
Okay.
I'm
good for you.
Planning to make a good relationship there. I want to do that 5 years more. Just keep going with that stuff.
Oh, absolutely.
Like I'm still young enough that I can pick and choose some events, and if let's say something completely changes, and let's say what we all hoped, or Honda or Suzuki comes back in with this crazy program, I could still be 32, 33, still young enough, and I'm not going to say never, but it would have to drastically change to do that, to bring me back fully. But I'm not going to say, like, if it was there and it was like a really good deal, I'm not going to say no.
Right. But, and you're somebody that you said you're going to continue riding. Marshall has shown, and other riders have shown, quad riders don't necessarily have an expiration date.
Yeah.
Like dirt bike guys, like MotoGP guys. You know, a lot of racing series, you get to a certain age and all of a sudden it's like, ooh, spoiled milk. You don't want that.
Yeah.
Like you could come back in a few years.
Yeah.
As long as you're still, doing some training, you still have the natural talent there.
And still young enough too, like it's where it's 30, like in between now, like 30, 35, I'm probably still really damn competitive.
Right.
If I want to be, if it's worth it. So
And
I'm not
having
going to say never. I might never come back full time. I might be back in 3 years if things really change.
Right.
I was 30.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
two different,
And
two
that's
different
just
things,
it.
I
Is you
guess.
might step away for a couple of years and just that
I'm
breath
sure
of
I'll
fresh
miss it.
air.
Yeah.
Like you might have that itch again and come back in, having that time off,
Yeah.
having a refreshment essentially, and start kicking ass.
I think it's probably just like that's so true in itself, and people kind of overlook that. And until like you're in that position where it's like you're doing something so long, because not only the 11 years of pro racing, but some of these tracks I've been to so many times. Like I've raced Unadilla, I think 16 or 17 different years. Same with like Redbud, I've raced probably 16 different years. Where did we go recently that it was like so many times? I forget it.
Sunset, we've
Sunset,
done
yeah, that was
quite a
definitely
bit.
like I've been there every year since 08.
Yeah.
Think about that. Like
Yeah.
it's a lot of like the same thing, and I still love it, but maybe I just need like a really long reset, but we'll see. I mean, I can't promise anything.
Yeah.
I'm going to continue to ride and have fun, build some cool quads, and
Absolutely.
go when I can, and got to focus on my other stuff.
Right. And I think, somebody like you would be a good example of it too, but you look at a lot of these sports and social media has become quite popular. People being like social media personalities and stuff like that for motocross, for cars, stuff like that. Somebody like you would be perfect for if you're kind of retiring, but you're going to stick it with it, doing some videos, doing some builds, and just trying to grow the sport within the media.
Yeah.
Well,
that's where like Mike Walsh and I are pretty tight, and I plan to do this like crazy like hybrid build thing with him.
Yeah.
What I'm trying to do, and it's just stuff like I said I've always wanted to do, but him and I have kind of pushed that, like to push the social media push into ATVMX, and like you don't necessarily have to be here this weekend or at the other races to be marketable for companies, because hate to say, but more eyes are on the screen than they are here this weekend, so you can still stay pretty relevant on your phone with really good marketable content. You can stay very relevant if it's if you're doing the right stuff. It's not easy, but
and that's something that's cool about this weekend too. We'll come back on topic, but you just reminded me of something. Obviously, Jeremy has a company coming in and is live streaming this race. This race is going to be live streamed tomorrow on ATV On Demand's YouTube channel.
Wow.
So you on the gate tomorrow, where we are going usually to, let's be honest, a couple hundred fans. You're going to, not saying they're all going to tune in tomorrow, but that's essentially going on a channel that has 82,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
So this sport might get the most views it's had in a long time this weekend. We don't know until it happens, of course.
Was the Legends live last year?
The Legends was... I don't know if it was or not. I don't think it was. But for this weekend going live, and this place that actually just streamed a race that Mason and I did a couple weeks ago at a local race, they did a pretty good job. Yeah. So Jeremy's got them coming in, and like I said, it's going to the ATV On Demand YouTube channel. So
that's really good.
Tomorrow, anybody that subscribes to that channel is going to get a ping on their phone, and who knows, we might have a crap ton of viewers tomorrow. But that's like you just said, like that is where I think some of this growth is going to be, and that's kind of where this whole deal started from, is like we need some of that media outreach to grab people that don't know we even exist.
Well, people would watch it if it was out there.
Yeah. Yeah.
People would. It's not entertaining. I mean, when we were on MAV TV for a long time, I mean, I have so many people, even like locally to me. Like I was at a gas station locally, and I pulled into my RV, And the guy's like, I know who you are. He's like, I watch you on MAV TV. Now, we haven't been on MAV in, what, two years?
Yeah, a couple
2
years, I'd say, at least.
The guy, like, still knew
Right.
who I was.
Yeah.
Like, my name in New Jersey, just I couldn't even tell you who it was.
Right.
And that's happened quite a few times where, prime example, it's out there. People watch it.
Right.
If it's out there.
Exactly.
So, I
Exactly.
think it's just figuring that out, how to do that.
Right. So I don't know. I think you'd be a really good candidate for
Yeah.
starting to do something like that. And if, like I say, you got some crazy builds that you want to try
Yeah.
out, and you said you're going to keep some of your bikes.
Yeah.
So if you've got a crazy hybrid build, you've got your production
Oh, yeah.
Yamaha.
I have a brand new, fully race, like identical to what I have this weekend, untouched Yamaha 450, like spitting image of what I have that I'm gonna keep. And so if I want to come do a couple of these, I got a new quad to do it.
Exactly.
And I'll do a hybrid for some other races for fun, but
Yep.
I don't need 4 Yamahas still.
No,
Probably keep
no.
2 or 3.
Honestly, one of each would be
yeah,
would be kind
and
of
a
perfect.
stocker. You gotta have the stocker.
Oh yeah.
For
You
the
gotta-
freestyle ran back home.
Right.
No, I teach quite a bit back home. I do a lot of riding lessons stuff. for
Yeah,
kids,
and that's
my
another thing
quad
for
I
you
teach
too.
on.
Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
the
keep
stocker's
doing those
where it's
schools.
at. Oh, I do them all the time.
Yeah.
That or I teach on my 90 right there.
Hey, there you go.
Like little kids, I teach all the time.
Right. So with all this too, you're stepping back from pro ATV racing full time.
Yep,
Turkey Derby still gonna happen?
no question.
All right.
Probably do that till
All
I'm
right.
thinking I can't. Oh,
I
yeah.
need to attend that this year.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
should.
yeah.
He's gone the last couple of years, and
Yeah.
it's pretty legit for
For
what
sure,
it is.
for sure. And I mean, when you got people like
Yeah.
people that I know that don't follow ATVs or ATV racing at all, and they'd be like, "You seen this race that Nick Janus?"
Dude,
Yeah,
it's
I know
intense.
Nick
That
Janus.
track's
So,
no
like,
joke.
yeah.
It's like it's a workout. I mean,
Oh, I bet.
Like Joel goes and he gets second every time he comes to the
Yeah.
Derby.
Right. He's got to get his ass kicked sometimes.
Someone's got to do it.
Turkey Derby.
He goes.
It's rigged. It's rigged.
The same. Like he rides it all the time. And the guy builds the same track.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Well,
Nah, he was coming every year until he moved. So now he doesn't live.
I suppose a little bit
Yeah.
further away.
No.
Come to Ohio, we can
No,
carpool.
I still plan to do that for
Good.
like long time.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's fun and like that's kind of like always been my roots is stuff like that.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's
It's
just
mini
it. It's always
quad
cool,
stuff.
and it seems to be a big hit every
Yeah.
year.
Well, people don't realize how long I actually rode that for. Like, what the property I'm on now is not where I grew up on. Not
Right.
even where my parents were, like where that pit bike track originally started. But we lived somewhere before that till I was 16. And I had an oval track that I had to do like a million laps on a 90 from when I was like 8 years old to like 16
Yeah.
on TRX 90s. Like, that's all I rode for the longest time is that quad.
Yeah,
And like I have that, I arguably know that so much better than I do my own 450s, and then which is good and bad. But you know,
yeah,
I have so much time on those. It's always been my thing, and I enjoyed it. So it's
No,
like
exactly.
you can't.
They're
and
so
it's turned
fun.
into like a fun event.
Yeah.
You know,
exactly.
good off-season thing.
Oh yeah, and that's just it. Like it kind of, I mean, even with you, before the weather kind of turns, it's like one last event. Let's
Yeah,
end this with a
it's
bang.
been
Let's
pretty
have a
cold
bunch of
the last
fun.
2
Yeah.
But yeah.
But I mean, you're always gambling right around that Thanksgiving
Oh,
time,
yeah.
you know. But
No,
one
it's
last question, Nick. Since you asked Marshall, I'm going to ask you. You know, you kind of started your pro career on a Yamaha, then you went to a Honda, then you went back to a Yamaha. What was your favorite machine to ride? And we'll even throw out the pro class. Period. Growing up, what was your most fun machine to ride?
Oh, growing up. Well, that's a tricky question because I've been on Yamaha so long. So like the R&D on those quads have just come so far.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm not a fan of carbureted stuff. So like the Hondas like ran good, but not like great. But they did handle really well. Like a Walsh Lowering kit on the Honda, like there was some tracks where it was like you can't touch this.
Yeah.
When it was like really smooth.
Yeah.
Tracks, hard pack. The Yamaha, like with like the Walsh stuff that's come out in the last few years, and better rear shocks from Impact Solutions that have like really dialed in my Fox stuff. Like the rear end on the Yamaha is so good and so hard to beat now. There's a lot of power in those quads, but let's be fair, it's the only quad that's around, so much time and money has been put into better that, and it probably could have bettered other stuff too. Like if Suzuki was still making probably that exact same quad and not changed it because there was really nothing wrong with it, that quad would be really that far ahead too.
Yeah.
The Can-Am was really cool. They were not fun to work on. They were fast.
Yeah.
I remember BCS did my engine. That was so fast, that quad, and it handled so much better than people think, those Can-Ams.
Oh, yeah.
But it was so long ago. It was
Yeah.
12 years ago.
Right.
So, yeah, the answer is Yamaha because I've just been on it so long. But I could take a little bit away from all of them.
Right.
But, it's definitely Yamaha.
Yeah,
It's
and not
there's
just
so
is-
much time and money into them now. How can they not be good?
Right, right. And you've ridden so many different quads, too.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you got to experience a lot of different things.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, the Can-Ams were cool. Like, you could whip those things, and they were, like,
Oh, yeah.
so light.
Right.
And, like, there was something about it, and they handled so well.
well, maybe that's something you need to do as well, is you need to ride one of these modern hybrid Can-Ams because, let's be honest, that Rotax was a boat anchor.
Yeah.
I think it was light chassis, and then the engine ruined it.
Yeah.
You know, now where you got these guys that are putting CRFs in them, like the freestyle, the big air guys, Derek Gitter and John Langus both have
they put
DSs with
Can-Ams.
CRFs in
Yeah.
them. They're
probably
light.
Yeah.
You know, see what happens. You throw a whip on one of those,
Yeah, it might not bring it back.
you might not. You might just go to space, too. You never know.
Yeah.
But
That's tough.
3 motos left until you end your full-time pro career. I'd say you've been since day one in the pro class. You've been a good threat all these years, as long as you were healthy. Obviously, you had some time out because you got injured and stuff like that, but I'd say you had a pretty successful career. You never got a championship, but let's be honest, that's a very hard thing to achieve.
Yeah.
You know, and obviously you still have a life. There's a lot of things you need to do. You can't fully dedicate some of that time sometimes.
Yeah.
But you've been with it. 10 years ago, you went pro.
11, yeah.
Oh, is it 11
Yeah,
now?
11, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so I mean, 11 years you went
11
pro.
seasons ago, yeah.
Oh, I suppose, yeah. But we're finishing it off here, healthy. You're able to continue going. You're able to have fun doing this still. I think, obviously, we're all going to miss you in the future because you have been a staple in the pro class. You've always been there. You've had some sort of comment to say on the ride with Gloop. You've had some internet bangers throughout the years with just random comments you've said. So we are going to miss that. And I think I speak for everybody here that we hope you do come back at some point with a breath of fresh air,
Yeah.
ready to battle again, and maybe even a whole new outlook with it.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not going to say never. Got to take a year or 2 or 3, whatever it is. And again, I'm still young enough to, if I want to, and it's there and it's worth it, and it, like a really good opportunity, yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
But I'm going to give this last one all I got, and just the track looks really good here. Probably the best I've seen it. I actually used to hate this place,
Yeah.
Briarcliff, years ago. And, like, to be honest, I really didn't like it for a long time, and it's grown on me so much over the years. And I think that goes back to having a good track owner that, like, is always listening to people and making, like, good quality changes.
Yeah.
And I really do enjoy it. I think it's a great national, and they should be coming back here every year. It looks good. I feel good coming into it. I've had a really good week of training, which I was happy about. Like that, I haven't seen that side of me in like a really long time. So I'm gonna give it my all.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, like I said, we're sad to see you go, but hope the best for you. Hope you have a lot of fun here in the future.
You'll see me back
And,
at some.
Absolutely. I'm sure we'll talk to you again here soon. And hey, we'll probably talk to you at the Turkey Derby for sure.
Got to come there this year.
There we go.
Make it a point.
Absolutely. But Mason, down to you. First of all, you're going to be back in 26. I'm not even asking, I'm telling you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You'll be back in 26. Too young to quit. You got a lot left in that tank. So, yeah. First thing for you, you're in a really, really, really tight points chase right now. What are you going to do to come out on top in that 3-way battle?
I feel like the Triple Crown suits me a little more, so as long as I can get 3 good starts and go as fast as I can, I think I'm in a pretty good boat.
Fair enough. Obviously, I don't think anybody wants to knock Wesley out of that 4th place the way we are going to. Unfortunately, it is going to happen. But are you going to take over that number 4 spot in the points?
I'm going to do my very best.
Well, that doesn't sound very confident.
If I say yes, it won't happen. So
Well, what?
I'm going to do my best, and we'll see what happens.
What's your ritual tonight? Say you're going to go to bed. Is Ron going to tuck you in? Is Fancher going to come tuck you in? Like, what is going to be that secret recipe to make you do better tomorrow?
I think I'm just going to go to bed.
Gonna get a kiss on the forehead. Good night, my baby boy.
I might not.
Yeah?
I don't know. What kind of a question is that, Leon?
I'm asking you.
You're running this interview.
What is your routine tonight?
What kind of a question? What's your routine?
My routine?
What's your routine?
I'm gonna go to bed tonight with my wife, and I'm gonna wake up in the morning a whole new man. But I'm not doing shit tomorrow. I got all day tomorrow to watch you. I don't have to hit the track till Sunday. I signed up for Pro-Am, my boy.
No, you did.
Straight off the couch to Pro-Am.
No, you did.
Yes, sir.
I can't wait to see it.
Well, you better come to the gate with me on Sunday.
I will.
All right.
I will.
Perfect. So, but I told you my routine. What are you doing? What is the secret recipe to be faster tomorrow?
I go to bed and I wake up and I panic and I get all my stuff
You
ready.
panic?
I don't know what time it is when I wake up. I don't. Man, you threw me off with that question. He said my dad's gonna tuck me in.
I don't know what Ron's doing.
He's doing something right.
Yeah, apparently he's doing something right. So I mean, you gotta be honest.
I should have rejected this interview when you lured me over here. I should have just walked in my camper and sat down in the AC.
Let me tell you something,
like
Mason.
I was planning on doing.
No publicity is bad publicity. Okay.
All publicity is good.
Yeah, it's all great. It's all your name.
What the rumor is out there is that you're quickly becoming a younger image of this one sitting over here.
You think you're a young Joel? No, because you don't have big old butthole ears.
You did messed up.
We need to gauge those ears out a little bit. Need some emo haircut going on.
I've heard people say that.
Yeah.
Then you can put earrings in for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
What a win.
We're gonna gauge your ears and give you an emo haircut so you can become the next Joel.
I'm still lost after that first one, dude. I'm scrambled.
Yeah.
Dye the hair jet black with a nose ring.
Yeah, exactly. Give you a little bull ring. Yeah. What are you doing this weekend? Triple Crown. Are you happy it's a Triple Crown on the last race of the season?
I am.
You are?
I am.
How come?
I like the Triple Crowns.
Because it's a shorter moto?
Yeah.
You can't hang with a long moto?
Nope.
What are you going to do differently for next year? So you can last the whole moto.
Hopefully get some more time to train.
What do you No. Do you have anything coming up for next year? Anything we need to know about? Program changes?
No, nothing.
Going to be on a TDR Yamaha next year?
That's the plan.
Tim's not dropping you?
Nope.
How
Somehow.
many hole shots did you get last
Yeah.
Triple Crown?
2.
Oh, that's right. Sunset was a good weekend for you, too.
What was it about that? What was it about that day?
That's a good question. I don't know. I was mad after the first start because I kind of picked my gate a little too. I didn't look good enough at the gate, and I just picked the wrong one. It was a little too hard packed where I was taking off from and spun, and I just got a good gate pick in the last 2. Hopefully I can get a good gate pick and keep the front end down over here. It seems like on the clay tracks I either spin or pull a straight wheelie. There's no good in between. So
you got to figure out that clutching
between,
a little bit. You need to do a little bit better in qualifying tomorrow so you can get a better gate pick in that first one.
Yep.
And then just capitalize on that first moto to give you a better gate pick in the second.
Yep.
Obviously, I think you know what's going to happen there. You get a good gate pick in the third. So 3 solid gate picks, 3 solid finishes.
That is the
true.
goal.
That
if
is
I
true.
do get
Time
on
to
the
get on that
podium, though,
podium.
I don't want to interview with this guy after.
You're going to have to. We're going to have to figure out what your secret recipe was if you get on the podium. Are you gonna cry later?
I might. You scared me.
Mason, best of luck this weekend.
I appreciate it.
3 solid motos. I think you got this. Good starts, good qualifying. You're the one that can make it happen at the end of the day.
I am.
Tim's giving you a solid machine.
I can't blame
This
the
guy
quad.
over here can back you up on that. So make that TDR motor sing. You're predicting?
I hope it's different. Different's good.
Good luck, Mason. What's your podium prediction, Marshall?
What do I think? Truthfully, I mean, unless obviously Joel is pretty untouchable. I really think though that and I've always loved watching Nick ride. I've always trusted Nick. When I needed to hit a jump or something, I followed Nick over it.
Yeah. Sometimes you gotta speed match somebody.
But like, no, when I come up over here earlier today, he was different. Maybe I was different too, but he was different. So as relaxed and stuff as he is, I think he's one. I think he could take that second or third spot tomorrow. I do.
I was dangerous at one point.
I do
that's
believe
just
it.
it.
was pretty dangerous.
It's last race, free mind.
It's nothing against the other guys. It's just these races give you different results, and we've had a lot of odd stuff coming into this race. So I just see something different tomorrow.
Appreciate it.
I do.
We're gonna see how correct you are tomorrow, Marshall. You know what? And I think that needs to happen. It's time to disrupt a little bit.
Yeah.
So
Listen, guys, if I could do it, I would.
I think you got it.
I would. If I could get my head out of my butt half the time, I believe I could run with the back of the
I want
pack.
to see you get a whole shot. That would be sick.
There we go. Hey, there's money in that. Just
I
saying.
know it.
There's money in that.
I got to follow one of these guys in qualifying though to get me a better gate.
Well,
pick.
there you go. Now you know the trick. Just leech onto someone's grab bar and make it happen.
I just saw my transponder on Joel's quad for a while.
Hey,
and be done
well,
with it.
and there's 2 more guys right here that, I mean, they
I
can
know,
get a good
I
qualifying
know,
spot.
I know that.
So
I mean, that's what I'm getting at. I just think that we've got so accustomed. I mean, you listen to people talk, you read stuff online. Well, so and so's got this, so and so's got this. That's the reason we race, and I know that's what they say. But like, dude, I've heard it for 2 years that this one right here is a young Joel Hetrick. I've heard it for 2 years, and then Nick has always been right there. He's got podiums and things like that, and with the level of relaxation that he has this weekend, that I think is clear in him.
yeah,
I think he is a good podium threat.
absolutely. Well, Marshall,
Yep.
let's make it
I
happen.
didn't mean to jump back in
You
there.
put it out there, so it's out there. These 2 need to make it happen. Well, thank you, gentlemen, and like I said, best of luck this weekend. Have a hell of a race. Go out with a bang. You got this. So.
Thank you.
All right, we got Adam Ulrich, got Tyler Marlin, we got Jeffrey Westrelli. Jeffrey's gonna be our last press conference, buddy. Last one. We'll get to that here in a second. Adam,
What's up?
so you've had an interesting last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
You know, Pleasure Valley, Sunday. We're just gonna and talk about how your Pleasure Valley ended up. You know, Pro-Am didn't go the best for you.
No.
Had a little bit of a battery that left the chat on you.
Yeah, but before that, I ended up crashing in second
You
place.
did do that too.
So
Yeah.
it was my own fault. So
Yeah, I mean that was a very slow motion crash too.
Yeah,
This
I'm
is
not-
Pro-Am, obviously, not pro.
yeah, I'm not happy about it. It was pretty.
So
pretty
what
bummed.
happened during that? First of all, like I say, he had the most slow motion over the bars crash you've ever seen on the off camber.
Oh, I mean, I just
Keep going.
took a bad line, and I guess my pants actually got caught on my handlebars. And
Your
that's
what did?
my pants.
Oh,
got
they
caught
said
on my
something else.
handlebars. But no, but yeah, just ended up crashing, and then a couple laps later, I decided to drop my battery out of my bike. It was slowing me down, so yeah, that ended my moto. And then I just went home very frustrated after that.
Yeah, I know. You said a specific term that I don't think anybody wants to hear from you right now. Coming back from the track, obviously you're here, so you're not abiding with what you said.
What?
Hey, you told me you're done.
I did say I was done. I was over my bike
Oh.
breaking.
Well,
and
sometimes you just gotta watch what you say.
no,
You
yeah,
know?
I mean,
think about what you say before you say it.
yeah, when I'm coming off the track and I'm mad, I'd say whatever I want. So
Well,
yeah, I didn't mean it, obviously, because I'm here.
you're here. You're here.
I'm here, so
Yeah.
yeah,
You raced. You had a race in between rounds.
yeah,
Tri-City, which I mean, went pretty decent for you.
yeah.
Starting the heat race kind of sucked, but you know,
I mean,
sometimes
both
it is what it is.
starts really sucked, but yeah.
But,
I mean, shout out to Wesley and JJ and Bryce Ford that all crashed, unfortunately. But it was a great event. We had great racing after that night. Sunday was really good with Mason, Noah, and a couple other guys. And it was some really good racing after that. But
yep.
unfortunately, those guys crashed. But yeah, it was a good event. Shout out to Shivers.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
It was fun.
Absolutely. You're here now.
I'm here now.
Last round of the year. Triple Crown.
Yes, sir.
You excited for one more Triple Crown?
Yeah, after the last one, I ended up wadding myself up 2 out of the 3 motos.
Uh-huh.
So,
Yeah, you had a bad weekend.
yeah, not.
I don't think we want to carry this.
No, definitely don't want to do that again.
A lot of wrecking going
No,
on.
When you stay on 4 wheels.
Yeah. If I stay upright, I feel like it's going to
You
be
ride
a
a
good
quad,
weekend.
bro.
Yeah. So, if I keep it on 4 wheels, it'll probably be better than the last one.
Yeah.
And I'm feeling good. Did some bike changes that I think are really going to help.
Good.
Probably speed the bike up a little bit for this weekend.
Yeah.
But, I think it'll be good.
So, and I think one thing to kind of talk about now that we're about to wrap up the season and everything else, last year was your rookie season in pro class.
No, it wasn't.
Wasn't it?
Nope.
You saw. Oh, that's right. You did do 2 years.
2 years ago.
But I feel like either way, this is your 3rd year in pro class.
Uh-huh.
I feel like you've been progressing as you have. Like you're especially this year, like you've been up further and doing some battles and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So the biggest question is 2026, you gonna come back and do a little bit better?
That's the plan every year, is do a little bit better. I feel like I've been progressing. I mean, my position on the track really hasn't been progressing, but the whole pro class gets faster and faster every year. I
Right.
don't think people
100%.
realize that.
Mhm.
And it's a game of who could progress more. I don't think anyone's taking a step backwards, but so
But you're not taking a step back.
I'm definitely
You're gonna
not
be
taking
on
a
the
step
gate.
back. No, I'll be on the gate.
It's good to hear.
I have a brand new job that I start on Monday.
Good job. Good job.
So that shouldn't affect my racing too much.
Good.
Until they find out I'm the next Michael Jordan of electrical, and then maybe they'll try to save me. But no, but it should be good. Hopefully I'll be back for 2026. Nothing's guaranteed, but I hope I'm back here.
Well, you just gotta put it out there now and make it happen.
Yeah.
Perfect. Well, awesome. So Briarcliff, last round, Triple Crown, shorter motos. You seem to do better when you do sign up for Pro-Am. You do pretty damn good.
Yeah.
So Triple Crown, feeling good?
Yeah, I am.
Good.
I like the races. I think I have a little more sprint speed than I did at the beginning of the year. So yeah, I'm just looking forward to battling with some people and
Get some good starts.
Get some good starts.
Perfect.
The question is, you racing Pro-Am now, tomorrow?
Yeah, you gonna
Or
race
on
Pro?
Sunday, I mean.
How about this, Adam? Let me ask you this
Triple
way:
Crown.
Are you gonna join me on Sunday in Pro-Am?
We'll see. It always depends on how pro class does. If I'm upset about how pro goes, I usually sign up for Pro-Am.
Okay.
And I usually end up leaving more mad. But yeah, we'll see. I have to start work on Monday, so
Okay.
I would like to not be tired. So hopefully I just have a good result in pro, and I'm happy with that.
Yeah, perfect. Well, all I gotta say is, best of luck this weekend.
Thank you.
Put it out there. I mean, what do you got to lose?
Yeah,
Let
I mean
it
a
hang
lot,
out.
but
Let it hang out.
Yeah.
Come off the track safe.
I mean, we lose every weekend we come here. That's all right. Just gotta have fun. keep
Yeah,
smiling,
exactly.
listen.
Get off
on
that
4
track.
wheels.
Get off that track with a smile on your face. Get on that podium. Let's make it happen.
Yeah, I'd like to get on that
You
podium.
got this.
Yeah, I'll be good.
You got this. Well, like I
thank you.
said, best of luck. We'll talk to you soon, Adam.
Thank you.
Yeah. Tyler, we're going to move it down to you.
Oh, shit. Here we go.
Triple Crown again. Now, this is Triple Crowns are kind of the reason why you decided to bump up, right?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, it was once I found out that, and I always want to get up to the pro class, and I'm a little late to this sport, but there's never too late, and I always want to be able to race against the pros, like Jeffrey right here.
Yeah.
You know, Dominant Pro, him, Chad, Joel, all the main guys, man, like guys I grew up watching, and always get on the gate, and that's all, man. Just get one last shot to try to race with them, and it was switching from a Honda to a Yamaha this year was hard.
Yeah.
And last minute, 2 weeks before the race, I got my 2 bikes ready together, and got my ride in first round, and I was like, just got to do it now. If it's now or never. So
yeah.
Before moments like this, I don't want Jeffrey leaving the line.
And that's just it. Like, I feel like you kind of chose the right time to move up, because now we've got you came in at the changing of the old guard. You know, you got Jeffrey here that is on his final gate drop tomorrow. You got Janusa that's ending it after tomorrow.
Yeah.
Chad is retiring after tomorrow.
I know.
Wesley is now, most likely retired. You never know with him though.
Yeah,
that was his plan. I think we could have talked him into it up until this last week, it coming back, but
Well, even racing with them boys like Wesley, I raced with him a lot, and Adam in D6 series, and train with Nick a lot. He's by my house.
Yep.
Thankful for him to have a facility to train at, and but it's different when you actually come out to this nationals and race again on the big track. You see the raw speed that these guys got.
Oh, yeah.
It's insane, and
right.
I'm just thankful we had the opportunity to get out there, and I feel like each round I've progressed from the moment I started to now.
Yeah.
Whether it's a lap time each time, and going from that jump from just laps to time, even Pro-Am qualifying, but that whole moto is insane. Them last 4 laps, 6 laps are brutal.
And I mean, you're here. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to talk to either of the other 2 rookies from this year. Unfortunately, Jaden's not here. He's still in the hospital. Joey never shows up to these, so that's on him. But how much of an eye-opener was it bumping up from Pro Sport Pro-Am to the Pro Class?
Oh, dude, it was like, it was one of the things where it's like, what are you doing? And I was like, one of the things like, I knew what I was doing. I was coming in here not knowing I'm not going to win, I'm not going to be up there, but every round, every race, I'm going to learn something from these guys beyond the gate. And that's how I progress in life and anything I do, learning from people that are better than you in things, and that's how you eventually get better. And
exactly.
Like I said, from the moment I started Ironman to now, I've progressed a lot, and I give it my all, and that's all. I'm battling a little bit with my back, my injury right now, but nothing crazy. But that's been holding me back a lot. But I've been getting stronger with it, and I've been doing a lot of races other places too to keep going at it, because it's hard to train during the week because I work all week. But
yeah, for sure.
No excuse, but just get out here, have fun with the boys, and just enjoy it one last time. Like I said, Jeffrey on the line and stuff. It sucks to see him go, but he's moving on to different things, and like Chad and everyone. But it was cool to line up with him, man. I'll never forget these things, and learning from him, watch him since I started. But other than that, yeah, man.
Yeah, absolutely. You are planning to be back in 2026, though?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just getting my Yamaha started, so I'm trying to progress now one more year, maybe 2. But it's never the goal to say I'm done. So I mean.
Perfect.
Like you said, we all come here. We're not winning big money, but we're coming here enjoying what we do and 4 wheels and
having fun with it.
Go home safe and have fun, and that's all, man.
No, absolutely awesome. Well, best of luck this weekend.
Thank you.
And 3 more motos. Let's get it.
I might pull a whole shot.
Hey, there you go. There you go.
I don't have anything to do with it.
Jeffrey. So yeah, unfortunately, this is going to be our last time doing a press conference, unless you decide to do some part-time next year or whatever.
Yeah, I don't think so.
No, done.
Not any racing next year. I don't think.
Yeah.
I don't think, but that could change. Full time is definitely over. I'm not sure. I said it a couple times, and it may come to fruition. But I'll have a bike that I'm going to rebuild and maybe show up to Daytona and show these young bucks that ride all winter at my track that I still got it.
Yeah.
Show up without riding and say, hey,
might just be
I
random
still got that dog in me. I'm old and all, but man, all good. I'm looking forward to the next chapter. I gave everything to this, so it's time. It's just how I feel. When your mind's not 100% in it anymore, that's time you walk away.
Yeah.
For me, it's not 100% in it right now, and that could, I think it's showing a little bit.
Right.
Well,
and your life has been at the racetrack. Correct?
Yeah, man. I mean, I started nationals when I was 10, so this is year 22.
Right.
Done it. It's all I know, all I've ever done. So, got a taste of a normal life a little bit, in the off seasons and working and taking some passion into something else, and making some money and supplying for my family, or providing for my family is kind of what really gets me up gets me up in the morning at the moment. Like I said, if my mind wanders to other places, I think it's time to to get out racing the best guys full time if I'm not in 100%. So that's kind of where I'm at.
Right. Well, that's the other thing too is you've got a family now, you've got a wife, you got a kid. It's it's time to focus on other things after a while. And
I think it was mainly like this is the first year I haven't made money in a long time racing a four-wheeler. I'm not making anything.
Yeah.
So like I really opened my eyes of like what am I kind of doing out here?
Mm-hmm.
Trying to go that speed. Like I still got the speed. I've shown that this year that I'm still competitive. But like I'm just like, why? Yeah, I give everything to it. Like if I'm not working, I'm training or riding, and it takes away time from everywhere else. And but I'm not getting rewarded.
Right.
I could get first tomorrow. I could win my first race ever, and it wouldn't change my life a bit.
Right.
Like financially.
Yeah.
So that's kind of where I'm at. In my life, it's a lot of money for everybody, and like we've been doing it for so many years.
Exactly.
And it's just a combination of stuff. Yeah. So, and it's nothing against the sport. It's not like there's no money, and that's why I'm leaving. It's just like this combination of me and what point in my life that I am, and I just don't quite enjoy it all the same way that I used to.
Right.
So I'm just as I'm getting older, like the drive up is. It's kind of miserable. Like I'm just tired of spending all that time for nothing, I guess. So it's tough to say because I have so much love for it. It's been my life for so long, but it's just when people know, and that's the time. And I kind of knew it last year when I got hurt.
Yeah.
So I broke my foot, went over the handlebars, fourth gear wide open, and I was like, what am I doing?
Right. And I mean, 2/3 of your life have been at the racetrack.
Yeah.
And over half of that has been in the pro class.
Yeah, it's 14th year, man. Pro class.
It's insane.
It's a dig, man.
Yeah.
It's and I've been a top 5 guy every year.
Right.
Since I started.
Right.
So that to me is like somebody made a comment to me. It was Hollywood, the guy we do a lot of riding at his track, Salux. He told me, it's like, man, you may not be the best, but you win one of the best for 14 years, one of the best. So it's like when you put it in that perspective, man, like that brings the hair up on my arms, gives me goosebumps, to think about like all the sacrifices made, all the hardships gone through that I still pull out of it. I've got knocked down a million times and I keep getting up.
Right.
Somebody made a comment on the internet that nobody can win, and that's why everybody's walking away. And I said, I haven't won for 14 years, and I came back.
Yeah.
Why is that any different now?
Right.
It's not the reason.
Right.
So, people can have their opinions and have all that stuff. But it's just that time for me.
Right. And it, like we said before, it comes that time where there's other things in your life. It's not just, but it's the point of your life where it's more than just Jeffrey.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's not for me anymore. And like it's not my wife or kid wanting me to do any of it. Like nobody's telling me to do anything.
Right.
That's where my mind's at, man. I'm not if I could be 100% engaged, I can have somebody working on my stuff and my stuff's paid for and I could get paid and I can go train and ride full time. That's where I've been doing this particular thing my whole career, and I'm just burnt, dude.
Right.
I'm burnt. I've had a couple times in my career where I can do it full time, and it's shown that when I perform, it's that way. 2023, I was battled for third in the championship the whole race. I was always battling for the podium. Like there was times in my career where I was doing that full time, not working, and it showed. But like I'm not that guy right now, and it shows, I think. But I'm just tired.
Yeah.
I'm just tired of that like any waking moment that I have that's not working or trying to make $1, I'm spending it doing this. So. And training on the bicycle, or I'm a mechanic, I'm a rider, I'm supplying, or providing for my family. I'm doing all of it, so I'm just, I'm to a point where I just kind of want to take a break, And and maybe in the future I might come back and ride an age class or ride Pro-Am or show up off the couch and get waxed by some young bucks in Pro-Am. Like I'm okay with that,
Yeah, whatever.
They'll still wake up.
But like, I think even more like. As I'm going through this, like I rode my last time at my practice track. I rode Wednesday morning, and the last time I went out, I took a look around and I was like, man, this is it. This is probably your last practice here, And I rode differently than I've been riding. Like I rode with no pressure because I don't have any pressure. I don't have pressure now.
Right.
I rode now like I enjoyed that, so like that's something I think I'll find when I'm not competing professionally that I'll actually maybe there is some enjoyment in it still.
Yeah.
But when every time you go on the practice track, for me right now, there's always that. There's a certain way you think you have to feel, or you know you have to feel to go perform at that level, and if you don't feel that way, you're in trouble. You know, and you know it, and you're like, okay, I'm gonna go this race. I'm not prepared, or just these million different scenarios that go through your head as a professional athlete. And that's what I'm a little tired of that part.
Yeah.
But like I said, that last time I rode 25 minutes, and it's 1,000 degrees at my house right now.
Right.
I can't ride 25 minutes.
Right.
And I rode 25 minutes on my track, and I didn't ride hard. I just rode, man, and it was like fun. Yeah. And it hasn't been fun in a long time. So that brought me a little positivity into the weekend, and hopefully I can do that in the race and have fun and watch me cry like a little baby.
Absolutely.
Third moto rolling off the track, and it's gonna be all good. So I'm out. Yeah, and I think I'm just a bad dude in Triple Crown.
Well, that's just it. Like you've always.
I'm a 4-lap animal.
I was to say, I mean, I understand where you're coming from. Like you're getting older, everything else, and obviously different things have taken priority in life, so you're not putting as much time in as you used to.
Yep.
So these Triple Crowns are probably godsend for you.
Oh, they're the goods, man.
Because I mean, you're not just gonna blow your steam and
it's
done in
like
5
obviously
minutes.
like what you just said later in my career, but I've always been that guy my whole career.
Yeah.
From 2012, my rookie till now, I've been a Kenner auction where I have this gnarly sprint speed. I have 4 laps of this. I don't even know where I'm at. I don't think about it. I have this thing that I can do, like at Pleasure Valley.
Yeah.
I led laps for the first time, but it's because I got out front.
Yeah.
Even if I don't get out front, I make some passes at the beginning of the races. I'm just good
at
the beginning of the race. So, like, I'm just looking forward to that because when I know there's a shorter race, I'm a guy that sprints. I have a mid-race break, and then I can sprint at the end again. So if I don't have to have that mid-race break, I'm something to mess with for sure. I've always been good, so I really look forward to Triple Crown, especially here. Like I've always rode good here, and I got, I think, I got a little something in me to perform tomorrow, and that's all I can really say about it. I got something at my mind right now. As I dreamed about it, I envisioned it, and I envisioned a podium. I envisioned a Jeremy Martin send-off. I envisioned me coming across there and getting my final podium, my final race, and. I'm getting goosebumps about it right now. I've literally had dreams about it all week. Like I can't sleep.
And that's up to you to make it happen.
Oh, and I'm fired up.
Yeah.
So I really think like that's what's gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen. Yeah, definitely not. Nah.
I'm envisioning that.
Nah. You can dream it. You can dream it, and if it comes true, that's great. But if you're in the way, buddy, I'm sorry. You better move. You better move, or you're gonna be moved.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say.
Well, I'm gonna move over.
Please.
I know I'm gonna be.
Please do.
I'm gonna say thank you.
Please do, because I've had to move a lot of people this year, and I don't want to have to do it here.
Not this last race, because it's gonna be a statement.
Yeah. I mean, I'll have to move you. I will, but
yeah.
But I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm excited, but I'm also like I'm excited to get the race done because I don't have pressure on me right now.
Yeah.
I know it's the last one, and I'm not in any points chase. I had 3 bad races where I'm out of that. So like, it's just about this one result.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's all I don't have to worry about how I felt now and what I'm going to do to prepare for next year.
Right.
Or what, these
You're not
expectations.
thinking about all this stuff,
all the stuff that you do all the time.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel free.
Right.
And I feel like I can ride my four-wheeler without that, like, crippling pressure I always feel.
Absolutely.
That pressure, I think, has messed with me my whole career. I have this weird pressure on me, and I struggle with that pressure, even though I do perform at some times. But I think if I didn't put that on myself, I would have been a lot better in my career. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, just feeling free, feeling good.
No, definitely.
Looking forward to the last one.
Right.
Looking forward to riding with my friends and battling with some friends and
hang out.
They may not be much my friends for a little bit if they get my way, because I'm that fired up.
Yeah,
but they'll have to get over it. They'll
friends
get over
on
it.
the track and friends off the track are two totally different things.
They'll get over it. You know.
Exactly.
But I'm just excited, man.
Yeah.
Feel good.
No,
feel ready.
Yeah.
Free.
And I mean, you said you're keeping a bike.
Yeah, it's a junker. I got to rebuild. I mean, but it's going to be a bike. I mean, it's a bike.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You rebuild it. It's just something to have fun on.
Yeah.
And who knows? Just go out and have fun for a little while. It might spark something up in it after a while.
I think I'm going to race my dirt bike for a little bit, ride my dirt bike for a bit, and then we'll see where I may look at that quad and say, listen, this thing's got to get out of here.
Yeah.
You know, or I may want to ride it again. I don't know.
Right.
So we'll figure that out.
Right.
I'm not trying to get out. You know, I'm not trying to like say I'm done with the sport. That's not what I'm doing. I'm just trying to retire full time, and I don't know what the future holds for me.
Yeah.
I really love to still work with, like I've worked with Adam and JJ this winter. I'd still like really enjoy that stuff, and even not during the winter, even if it's during race season or show up to help the boys or whatever. You know, like I still want to be involved because I think I have a lot of knowledge, a lot of things I can teach the young kids because I've struggled with a lot in my career and pulled out of it.
Yeah.
Injuries, you know, like JJ right now, he's going through a really tough time, and if he decides to come back, I could really, you know, which I'm not saying, I don't know what his thoughts are. I'm just saying if there is any thought and he does decide to come back, that, you know, just to help him through that stuff. That stuff's hard to get through, and just anything with Adam, like just trying to help these kids, you know. I bust his balls a little bit, but it's all in good fun, you know. I just I think I have a lot to teach if they want to listen. So
right. Yeah.
Just stay involved. If they ever need anything, like I'm there. You know, I've been through a lot, like 14 years.
Yep.
Professional, like that's hard to do.
Yeah.
So like I'm good with it.
Right. And
Hell yeah.
You've experienced so much too. You know, you've been on high-end teams. You've been a factory rider for a while.
Yep.
And then you have been a team owner yourself for a while.
Yep.
Like you've experienced so much.
Yeah, and a lot of it taught, you know, every step was a learned lesson, you know. I mean, being from, you know, we were factory Can-Am for a little bit there in the beginning part, and then going to Honda's privateer, and then you're still. Then we went to Phoenix, rode Hondas for a year, and then went to the Yamahas, and then started my own team. So I think the own team was a really good move for myself. I think that was a really good move for me and my career. Do I wish I had somebody that was paying for it all? Of course.
Yeah.
But that's why I started Rasheli Racing, and I think I'm gonna keep that open.
Perfect.
You know, I'm gonna keep that going.
Good.
And, you know, if people want parts, I'm still gonna go for a little bit and see where that takes us. But that's why I started that whole thing, was to keep me racing. You know, so it all worked out. We're here. We can go home and I can go to work. You know, that's kind of what it's all about. On Monday, I got some bricks to lay, and that's about what life's going to be. And
exactly.
Go hang out with my family and enjoy it a little bit. So,
right.
All good, man.
And I mean, if you're selling some parts on the side, just doing a little bit to keep other racers out there, you know, so be it.
Yep. Absolutely. That'd be good. It's good. Like I plan on doing that for sure, and see where it takes us.
Awesome.
Well, I appreciate it.
Jeffrey, we're gonna miss you.
Yeah, thanks, man.
You know, I hope
appreciate
you know that. You know, it's not gonna be the same. I think that comes from everybody.
Yeah.
You know,
it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough for me. You know, people here are my family, and like I said, I won't be gone though. I'm not leaving forever. So
good.
It'll
Hopefully,
be okay.
Yeah, you'll be back at some for sure. I hope.
Yeah. I'll be. I mean, like I said, I'm not going anywhere.
Right.
I still love it. I'm still here for it. You know, so we'll definitely show up at Daytona this year. You know, whether I'm not gonna probably race, but I'll show up and
whatever, hang out,
watch, and tell Adam to get a better hole shot.
Yeah, exactly. Bust some balls, everything. Yeah. So
we could definitely work on those starts, Adam. Yeah.
Yeah.
And when we leave, you tell them about the stats this off season.
Oh yeah.
I was like 38 of 40 starts.
Yeah. Well, JJ got you on a couple.
And then where were you?
I was
0 and 40. Nah, it's good, clean fun, man. That's the stuff I'm gonna miss too. You know.
Yeah.
BSing with the boys, like
exactly.
Going to the track every day, telling them how bad I'm gonna whoop their butt, and they better step it up, or the old man's gonna wax them. Right. It usually happened.
Yeah.
Usually happened. They always call me old and fat.
Yeah.
But that old fat guy kicked their butt.
There you go.
Still, here I am.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna miss, man. This is camaraderie.
Yeah.
And BSing with the boys and enjoying that time with a lot of people and stuff. That that's gonna be the big part of it. So all good though, man.
Yeah.
All good. Excited for the next chapter, but
definitely.
Yeah.
But you know, like I said, 3 more gate drops.
Yeah, those 3 gate drops I'm fired up for, man.
Yeah.
That Triple Crown's really got me jacked.
Yeah, make it count, dude.
Yeah,
so,
I will.
But
there's no doubt about that.
Yeah. No, but like I said, I mean, it's you, Wesley, Chad, Nick. Like, you guys are all going to be missed.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
And obviously, like, this weekend we're missing Wesley, we're missing JJ.
Yeah, it
so
sucks.
it's bittersweet weekend for a lot of people.
Yeah, it's not the way I envisioned like ending the season with all that happening.
Right.
Surrounding all of us kind of going out,
Right.
So that's a tough ordeal. Prayers for Wesley and JJ, and I guess Bryce is racing, so I don't.
Bryce is
he's
racing,
the absolute
yeah.
animal.
Yeah.
I
He's
don't think
something
that's
anyways.
the smartest decision as a 32-year-old guy that's done that.
Right.
Like, you should probably sit this one out.
Right. It's crazy
but-
what that 9-year age gap does, though.
Oh, yeah, man. I'd be sitting that sumbitch on the couch.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
All right, I'd be
Yeah.
watching that. I'd sit on the golf cart watching these boys race if I were him. But
Right.
kudos to him, and prayers to Wesley. I texted him and told him I was thinking about him, and
Yep.
we're not the closest, but see what them guys are going through is, that's the hard part about the sport. And JJ, really close with JJ this past couple of years and stuff, so
Yeah.
that's tough.
No.
Tough to see. So hope wish those guys the best and a speedy recovery, and
Right.
yeah, it's just tough part of the sport, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So,
Absolutely.
we've all been there, and just hope they come out on the upside, and it doesn't hurt their spirit too bad, because that's what it does more than anything. The body heals, but
Yep.
that soul, it'll
Exactly.
it'll rip that out of you and
Right.
stomp on it.
Right. Yeah. I mean, especially in something like that, you gotta have a strong will.
And like that's something I was very fortunate to have. So
Right.
yeah, I mean, I hit the ground so many times and raced like Bryce is. And I
Right.
shouldn't have done that.
Yeah. I mean, you've had plenty of injuries over your career too, and
Yeah.
you come back strong, and sometimes stronger.
Yeah.
It all depends.
You gotta be relentless if you want to be in here. That's for sure.
Exactly.
So,
Exactly.
Be the best of the best, or be one of the best. Relentless is like a word I can't use enough. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I should have been a little less than that, I think. I'm here.
Definitely.
I appreciate you guys.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me on. Thanks for letting me ramble off about how excited I am about tomorrow, and I'm gonna cry like a girl.
Nah, for sure. And hopefully, hopefully everything aligns up and all the plans can stay, and hopefully you and I can sit down sometime this off season and just
No, it'd be a good one.
Let everything
There's
dump
a lot
out.
I could talk about. I mean,
Yeah.
there's so many times I could think about that I don't get into super detail about because nobody has the time to talk about it.
Yeah.
But man, it's taken me a lot of good places, a lot of good times.
Right. Outside
But,
this country even.
Yeah, outside the country, man. I mean, when me and Jeremy Warnia were just talking. We were just talking. It was like I never, was not friends with the guy. Like last time I seen him was 10 years ago in
Yeah.
Argentina.
Yeah.
And we were partying in a nightclub after the EDV.
Yeah.
Just crazy stuff, man.
Yeah.
So just talking to him, it's just like you have all these stories, all these memories.
Yeah.
Just super cool.
Oh, absolutely.
So we'll talk about that some other time.
Definitely. Yeah.
A lot
We'll
of-
definitely.
we could now that I'm not a
Yeah.
racer, we can
Right.
really
We can talk about all
some
sorts
fun
of stuff. Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
No, for sure. But I thank you guys for sitting down, talk with me, Jeffrey.
appreciate
Like
it.
I said, let's go out the bang in a good way.
Yeah.
Let's end
Thanks
this.
for letting me ramble.
Yeah.
I appreciate you
No,
guys.
dude.
And,
Anytime.
One more time.
One more time. There we go. We're gonna
One
make
more.
it happen. We're
Yeah.
gonna have some fun tomorrow night.
Yeah, go show these young bucks how it's done one more
There
time.
you go. Well, thank you, boys.
Thank you, boys. Thanks.
All right, so we've got Kevin Saar here and Joel Hetrick. Kevin, we're gonna start with you. We're coming into the last round of the 2025 season. You've had some ups and downs this year, and I feel like you've had some ups, you've had some downs this year. I feel like you're starting to kind of get back into your groove again here towards the end of the season. But first question's this: 2026 coming back?
Hard to say. I don't know for sure right now. I need to go home first, relax a little bit, talk to my sponsors, and have to decide soon because new year is here before we know it.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, you always like to think like, oh, we got a few months off before we got. No, you get like maybe 2 weeks off, and you got to start preparing for next year.
Yeah, it goes fast, especially when I'm flying home. I have some races to do there, so at the same time I need to think about what's next too.
I was gonna say, are you doing Quad Cross the Nations this year for
Yes,
Estonia?
that's the plan. Yeah.
Okay. So I mean, yeah, you've got a little bit of time off. You've got to go to a very large race, and then, I mean, like I say, you get your couple of weeks to think about what's going on and start preparing. And especially for you coming over and everything, you've got to do a lot of thinking.
Yeah, I need to decide probably before even the nations because I need to organize everything, what to do with my stuff here if I don't come back, and if I do come back, then organize when I come back and start riding here.
Right. Yeah, absolutely.
It's a lot more than people would think. It takes a lot. It takes a lot.
Yeah. Well, I hope you do come back. It's always nice having you here, and I feel like you have progressed since you came over here the first year. You've always done really well, but I feel like you've progressed a little bit. You are riding with a lot of talent here. You ride with a lot of talent in Europe as well, but it's just a whole new world coming over here and racing. And obviously, I'm sure you're happy you have experienced it either way, but we need you on the gate.
Yes, exactly. Like, I'm here because I wanted to come here, race with the best in the world. I have learned a lot last 3 years, and I keep learning. And I made a huge change before this season, going to Tom's role. I feel like that has helped me, but it takes time to learn, and I would really like to come back next year. I hope it's gonna happen, but I'm not sure yet. It's all about the money. If I get the funds to come back, I will. If I don't get, it is what it is.
Yeah. No, obviously, the money's always a huge thing with it. But like I said, hopefully we can get something. You can get something secured in with sponsors and get some support to come back again. And who knows? Next year might be the year. You might be, sitting on that podium every round and.
Yeah, that's the goal. Like you said, this year I had my ups, I had my downs.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm riding pretty good. It's just I have to put it together at the race too.
Right.
I have been able to practice and ride with the best in the business, with Joel, with Bryce, with Brandon throughout the season, and it's really living a dream right now. So
yeah.
It's very, very important to me.
Oh, absolutely. Well, coming into this round, we've got 3 motos left of the season. Triple Crowns. I know at Sunset, when usually we can kind of talk about, last time at the Triple Crowns, Sunset, you didn't have the best weekend. You got bumped into, you crashed, you kind of injured yourself a little bit, but Triple Crown here at Briarcliff, what are you thinking?
I think it's all about the starts.
Yeah.
Have to get the good starts, and first of all have to qualify well, get the good gate pick.
Yep.
It's a fast day. It goes by fast, and you have to start well, because it's all about starts. I hope to get good qualifier, get the good first start, and go from there.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's all going to come down to you at the end of the day.
Yes, that's the last race. I would like to end the season on a good note, and go to the off season smiling.
And end the season with a bottle of champagne in your hand. How about that?
Not yet. We have a couple more races to do, and maybe then.
Well, I mean, on the podium tomorrow, you end up with a bottle of that champagne.
If I get on that podium, for sure, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if it goes in your mouth, that's on you. I don't care about that. But I mean, obviously, you're gonna end from here. You're gonna go back home, and you don't have any downtime. You're gonna leave here. When are you leaving?
I'm leaving on Monday already.
So I mean, you're straight out of here, going home. You got to prepare and go race Quad Cross the Nations.
Yeah, before that, I'm gonna race the 12-hour Pont de Bourg.
Oh, you're doing
race
that as
too.
well?
Yeah, so that's in 2 weeks.
Just going for all
they
that.
They have
punishment.
a European Championship race next week, but I'm not racing that. I need a week off at least.
Where's that race at?
That's in Latvia.
May as well just do it. I mean, you're gonna be home.
Our neighbor country is like 3 hours from my house.
Oh, there you go. That's a short drive for here.
I'm not racing, no.
Nah, you may as well race.
No, we have a 12-hour race coming. I need to rest a little bit.
Because you've got like 2 weeks for the 12-hour, right?
Yes, 2 weeks from now. Yeah.
So you get a few days, rest up. And you race this next weekend.
That's like a 30-hour drive for me too.
How much?
30 hours.
30 hours.
It takes like 3 days to get.
Okay, that one's a quick. Yeah, that's not a quick drive.
Yeah.
And from what I understand too, like for you guys in Europe, a long drive is like 3 hours, correct? And I mean, because that's the other thing too, is it's like, 3 hours. That's country to country.
Yeah, it depends where you live at.
Yeah.
Yeah. Normally, I would say like 10 to 15 hours.
That's a long drive. Okay, I guess that's a long
decent.
drive for us too.
Yeah, it's not bad here either. We have races mostly on the East Coast, so
Right.
it's not bad.
Right. I mean, it's not bad unless you're living in California or something like that.
Yes,
You're trying to come
yes,
to these.
true. Yes.
Yeah, Minnesota wasn't always the best, but Ohio's not bad. Yeah, Ohio's not bad at all. But I mean, Kevin, it's been a hell of a season for you. You know, and like I said, hopefully you can finish off strong, go back home. You know, obviously you got a couple races, and then I like I said, I really hope that you can come back again next year for at least another season. We're just gonna keep milking you for a season here. Just keep it on going.
Yeah, I really had a fun season. It already started in January when we came over, started riding. It's more than just Saturdays at the race. It's like a lifestyle.
Yeah.
Like living at the tracks, riding. That's more than just racing on Saturdays.
Yeah.
I'm not where I would like to be in the points, but like I said, it's more than just racing and the point standings for me. I dreamed of living this life, and I'm living it right now.
Yeah.
I'm very grateful.
Absolutely. Well, I think 2026, I think Kevin Starr Motorsports needs to bring his own ride over here. Have all of the components that you're used to. You don't have to try to get used to something. Bring all your sponsors over. Let's have a bike on the gate that's a little bit different. Using a lot of European parts. Get some support from those guys.
Sounds like even more work for me.
Yeah, well, you only
I
got
need to
do
fly
it.
over my dad for sure. I'm
Hey,
missing him.
Bring him over. It's just money. They make more every day.
Yeah. Do you know where to find it?
I
More
don't.
money.
I'm still figuring that out. Look behind you. But no, Kevin, best of luck this weekend.
Yeah.
And I think I can speak for everybody here that it's been a hell of a year. It's been great having you here again for a third season. So let's make number 4 happen.
Yes. Thank you so much, and thank you everyone that's been a part of my journey.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, for sure. Joel,
Yes.
it's crunch time.
God.
You know, we're coming into the last rounds. You've got another undefeated season, but you don't have the championship locked in. You have to make that happen tomorrow.
I do, yeah. I have to.
So, no pressure or anything.
I was in a pretty good spot coming here, obviously. So I didn't really know what position I had to get until Digging Deep said that I had to get like a P11 Moto 1, and I think it would be secured.
Yeah.
So that's cool for me, knowing like that's a lot less stress. But at the same time, we have a lot of people coming here this weekend for our team and for me and for the ATV Motocross Series. But specifically, I think some of them are coming to hopefully see that.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm never getting away from the stress. Last year, I ran into it. It's very stressful at the end of the year when everybody's looking at you to win races, which I've already done. But it's just like, man, it's never easy. Like,
right.
I've been wanting to say many times before, like, I've went undefeated. I've won a lot of motos in the past 2 years, every one of them, except this one. And I always wanted to bring up, like, I hope people understand there's some days that I didn't feel great waking up in the morning, that I didn't get a good night's sleep, or I struggled something coming to the race or before the race, or I crashed in practice.
Yeah.
Like that stuff still does happen to me, and sometimes I think people forget that I'm actually human as well, and they just expect me to just do like a robot routine every time. Like, you need to win qualifying, you need to be the fast guy every single lap.
Right.
Well, sometimes it's it's
You
difficult.
are still human.
I'm still human. It's difficult for me sometimes. Maybe I'm battling something at home and I brought it here, and it's like I'm trying to get through that too. Like, but I don't showcase that. Like, I go out there and do what I have to do.
Mm-hmm.
But I always wanted to say that. I never got to. Like, everybody's battling something or has stress or they're looking at something. Like, for me this weekend, I'm looking at 3 moto wins. Obviously, that'd be kick-ass, but it's still going to be very hard. It's very stressful for me to be in this position when everybody expects you to do it every time. So I always wanted to say that. I never had to. Never got to.
Now's your opportunity.
Yeah, so I got to say that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to the weekend. I rode here for my riding school a couple weeks back. Track was good. Made some changes. Slowed it down. It was really fast. So slowing it down probably make it better. Hopefully make it more racy. I've heard they put some split lines in. I haven't even really viewed it.
Yeah, I haven't either. I gotta go out there at some point.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna watch Pro-Am after this and then walk it later.
Yeah.
But hopefully it's a racy track and the Triple Crowns bring good racing. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
A lot of money on the line for hole shots.
Yeah.
For everybody, and I'm ready to try to bank up on some starts. My starts have been subpar, so I want to fix that.
Right.
And try to start out front and not get roosted.
Yeah, there you go. No, and I think last round there was a little bit of excitement. Obviously on a spectator point of view, I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of people that are looking for that excitement.
Yeah, that was good racing.
The other thing that I mentioned a little bit earlier in this is this weekend will be live streamed.
Oh, cool.
And it's going to be live streamed on ATV On Demand's YouTube channel.
Oh, nice.
So there's
cool.
82,000 subscribers to that channel that are going to get pinged when this goes live tomorrow.
Awesome.
So no pressure,
right?
But you might have a lot of spectators online.
Put on a good
mad
show.
Shit, yeah.
No, it will be a good show regardless.
Right.
We have 3 Euro riders that came over for this race in
we'll
particular.
talk to them here in a second.
Yeah, which is awesome.
Yeah.
That's going to really fill the gate this weekend.
Right.
I think we should probably have 17 or 18, even with the guys that
we're 2 that are out.
Yeah, unfortunately we lost for this weekend. So that's cool that they're here, and I'm really looking forward to seeing their race and also having them race with us.
Yeah, absolutely.
We obviously
it's gonna be sweet.
Yeah, it's gonna be very cool.
A really good weekend.
Really good weekend.
Yeah.
It's nice, beautiful day, beautiful weather forecast. So everything's looking good, and we got a lot of people here. Good turnout, it looks like.
Yeah.
Good racetrack. I'm ready to go out there and obviously have some fun and pull some freaking hole shots, hopefully.
For sure.
That'd be great.
And I mean, either way, whatever happens tomorrow, we'll enjoy a little bit of potato juice tomorrow.
Okay. I don't really know what you mean, but all right.
A little vodka.
Oh.
Yeah. Potato juice.
Yeah, I might have a beverage or two. We'll see how it goes.
End of the season. I mean, you're
potato juice.
You're not going to France.
No,
but
I'm not.
You still have to go overseas.
Yeah.
You've got to defend our country.
Yeah.
So it's not like you really have much break either. So you're gonna get.
I'm taking a break.
Probably you get a night just to live a little. Then you're gonna get a couple weeks to just relax with your family, I'm sure.
Right.
Because that's the other thing is, I mean, father of 3.
Because you can, honestly, with 3 kids, you get to relax so much.
Oh yeah, all the much.
All I do is relax.
Ask Courtney over here how much sleep we got last night. That was great.
We just relaxed. With
yeah.
It's not bad at all.
It was
easy
amazing.
work.
Yeah.
So
attack that times 3.
It's fun. They are great.
Yeah.
But they'll wear you out.
Oh yeah.
So
it's that's a full-time job in itself.
Yeah.
Then you got to be the fastest guy in the world.
Yeah, so I have to do that. That's an obligation.
Yeah,
it's necessary. I have to do it.
Right.
Someone has to.
Cue the guys that want to talk shit and say that you're not fast and you need to race some GNCC or whatever.
I am gonna race one this year.
Boom.
So I'll probably race Ironman.
October?
Don't hold me to it, but I'll probably race Ironman.
Maybe. It's a
I
definitely
gotta
maybe.
ride before. I'm not going there to just get P15. I'm trying to get under P10.
Well, from what it sounds like here, what you guys are gonna be dealing with at Quad Cross of Nations, that's gonna be like a GNCC prep right there.
Yeah, we'll have GNCC.
Like
tires,
a Sandy Tomahawk, essentially, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah. I gotta run mud tires.
Yeah, you guys are conditioned already. Look at that.
Yeah, it'll be interesting.
Yeah. Well,
not this warm. It's easy if it's cold.
Yeah.
Easy riding. Easier.
There you go. Yeah.
It's Budge Creek temperatures. No, I'm quitting. I ain't going.
Yeah. Well, everyone else might go out too. So
well, we'll just have to call the race cut it in half.
Oh yeah, there you go. That's what we do over here.
That's what we do here. We'll do it there.
Well, 3 motos.
Yep.
Got to make it happen.
Right.
And then might be celebrating a lot tomorrow. Might be celebrating a little bit tomorrow.
I'll be happy with my day if it ends with me getting a championship. That's for sure. I'll be happy with that. Obviously, I want to win the races, and I'm going to try.
Yeah.
I feel good. My bike's good.
Yeah. Watch out for Jeff Norris and a squirt gun. You never know.
I'm not bad on him. He wins. It seems like he wins against everybody every time.
Yeah.
But personally, I'm pumped. I'm ready. I rode as much as I could, and maybe it wasn't enough, but I rode as much as I could with what I was dealt with, the rain and the BS, the tracks. I'm dealing with running into some issues with tracks recently, so
backing out of 2 local races.
Yeah,
because you were scared of me.
I'm not. Well, what's crazy is like I would have liked to race Pima.
Yeah.
But it was raining.
Yeah.
And I saw the rain. I got scared away for sure. But I'm actually, my boss texted me, he said, this is why you don't race uncontracted races.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I understand that. Very loud and clear.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm actually happy I didn't race them.
Right.
And I'm very sad what happened at the Tri-City.
Right.
But, it's mechanical stuff breaks sometimes in the worst ways and the worst time possible. And it did there. For JJ, and then
well, actually, none of them had mechanicals.
Oh no,
it was all small mistakes.
Just mistakes,
right?
Oh, okay. I thought his bike broke.
JJ's
before.
wheel got ripped off from Adam's bike hitting it.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I thought that was broke before he wrecked.
No.
Oh.
Jody and I were inspecting parts after it happened, and there was no fractures, nothing like that. And
okay.
From what I heard last night, he went up the face of that triple on front wheels.
Oh.
You're not doing that if there's no wheel on there.
Right.
So.
Yeah, that's unfortunate that it happened. It's tight racing, money's on the line. That can happen. Very unfortunate, but hopefully everyone will be okay and later in their recovery, and we'll get to see him eventually in the future here at the track.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, he's got a long road ahead of him. Wesley's at home. He's got a long road, and I know we were giving him a lot of shit recently about saying he's going to quit.
Yeah, I'm sure that
we'll see how. I mean, he's somebody with a lot of drive, so if he wants to, he can make it happen still. JJ's already itching to be riding, and he's not even out of the hospital yet.
Yeah, JJ,
so.
he's bummed for sure. He can't be on a quad right now, but
right. It's sitting right there. It's ready to go. So
if it was by his choice, he'd probably try to ride it somehow.
He would try.
Yeah,
he would try.
Yeah.
I mean, look at Iron Man.
Yeah, exactly.
We had to rip him off the bike after he got knocked out. So.
Well, I'm glad they're doing somewhat okay right now.
Right. No, get this over with and carry on, and we'll see what happens.
That's right.
But good luck this weekend.
Thank you.
Kick some ass.
Do my best.
Yeah, we'll see what happens tomorrow.
Full throttle.
See if I talk to you tomorrow or not.
I hope so.
Thanks, guys.
Yep, thank you.
So next up, we got 3 international riders that are here this weekend. So I'll have you introduce yourself first of all, since we haven't seen you yet here in this season so far.
Yeah, I'm Patrick Turini from Italy. Happy to be here, and I raced here 3 years ago to this track, but now I'm ready for race the Pro Class and International Class in the Sunday.
Yeah, and obviously, you've been here before. You've raced Daytona a couple times, correct?
Yeah, I raced Daytona 2 times and 1 complete season here.
Right. And you were under the Wien intent at that point, correct?
Yeah, right.
Yep. And obviously, anybody that has followed the Quad Cross of Nations, I don't know, there's a few people that do, there's some that don't, but you're usually there representing Team Italy.
Yeah, right. I raced, I think, 4 times the nation, and last time I finished second in second moto, and third in first moto, and third overall for Team Italy. It's very good.
So you're here this weekend. You're going to be racing in both the Pro Class and the first ever International Cup here in the U.S. Is there one class that you're more excited to race than the other?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm very excited to race again the Pro Class because the lever is very high, and I want to compare my speed to the best guys in the world.
Yeah, absolutely. And you did race when you were here before. We did go to this track, so you've been to Briarcliff before, correct?
Yeah, right.
Yep. What did you think about this track in the past?
I think this track is very, very fast, and the Godzilla, the Bigfoot is very, very big, and it's cool
intimidating.
Right. And especially in Europe, we don't have the jump like this, and it's very hard to try the first time, but when you make it, it's very cool.
Yeah, absolutely. And like you said, it's a big jump, and it's a big accomplishment when you do make it over. That's for sure.
Also, the track is very fast
Yes.
compare our track.
Yep. Yeah. Because I mean, like I was at Cingoli a couple years ago.
Right.
So I got to see that track, and it's a lot different what you race there to what we race over here.
Yeah, compared to Cingoli, it's totally different. Cingoli is uphill and downhill, and especially the ground is totally different.
Yes.
In Cingoli, we are a lot of rocks, and this is the totally different.
Yeah. A lot more dirt, a lot less rocks.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Also, the grip, it's different.
Yeah. No, absolutely. So now you've been racing in Europe as well this year.
Yeah.
How have you been doing in your series?
I'm second.
Okay.
Just 2 points to the gap to the Walker, but I try to first in the next round. We have next week.
That's next weekend,
Yeah,
correct?
right.
Yeah. So you get to you're gonna leave from here right away and race in a week.
Right, Latvia, and also in 3 weeks we have Pont de Vaux.
Okay, you're doing that one as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have more days to do.
And then you're gonna be at Quad Cross the Nations as well, correct?
Yeah.
So you are really stacking on the races right now.
Right, very busy.
That's crazy. And then is your season going to end at Quad Cross the Nations, or do you have more after that?
I have more in Italy in the national championship, but just 2 more.
Okay.
It's good.
Yeah. So you decided to come over here while being super busy already.
Yeah.
Well, we're very glad to have you.
Yeah, thank you.
And it's going to be really exciting. Like, again, seeing you back in the pro class and seeing how this international cup goes on Sunday.
Yeah.
So, and at least you get to do Saturday and Sunday. You're not putting too much on tomorrow.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So awesome. Well, best of luck this weekend, and I'm sure we'll probably talk to you in some form or another throughout the weekend.
Okay,
So,
sounds
all right,
good.
Awesome. All right, next up, go ahead and introduce yourself right away.
All right, I'm Mark McLernan from Northern Ireland, and yeah, I'm here at Briarcliff and I'm excited to be here.
Now, Mark, you haven't raced a full season, have you? You've done a couple events here and there.
I've done one race. I went
That
to
was
Redbud
Redbud?
in 21 or 22, I think.
Okay, yeah, and that was on a Max Lindquist bike, right?
Yeah. Same again this time also.
Yeah. And obviously Redbud's always a rough track.
Yeah, I think the next time I like to see that place is just YouTube.
Yeah.
So.
Well, we haven't, because I think it was 22 that you were there, wasn't it?
Yeah, maybe 22.
That was
yeah.
I believe
yeah,
that was the
last time.
That was the last time we were there. So
yeah.
You're the reason why we don't go anymore.
Yeah.
No. Come back over and we'll go there again.
Fun, but
yeah.
I think this track should be a wee bit nicer.
Yeah. So you haven't ridden Briarcliff at all, correct?
No, nothing at all. No.
Have you watched any of the practice today?
Yeah, we watched the first pro sport practice there, and it looks pretty cool.
Yeah. What do you think of the track?
Yeah, it looks nice.
Yeah.
The jump in the middle is.
There's a good amount of air there.
Yeah, it's a good amount of air. Yeah, hopefully it'll be good fun.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, what all are you racing back home?
So this year I've been racing just like the local championship at home, and then I've also raced with Patrick and Manfred in the EMX championship.
Okay.
Me and Manfred, we missed the next round in Latvia because we do Pont de Vaux.
Okay.
The travel to Latvia is crazy. Like for Patrick, I think when he leaves Latvia to Pont de Vaux is 30 hours of driving.
Oh wow.
So it's crazy.
Yeah. And you also you've raced with, or you've got a relationship with Emma Ray as well, correct?
Yeah, for sure.
Yep.
I live 5 minutes from Emma.
Oh, okay.
So that's probably how this all come around.
Yeah.
Manfred said that he was going to come, and then it's Emma's last round, and like for years I've travelled a lot with Emma to like whenever she competed in the CrossFit.
Mm-hmm.
So it's her last round, and it'd be nice to come see her race and cheer her on for the last one,
Yeah, and may as well throw a leg over a bike at the same time.
Yeah, well, if you travel all this way, you may as well get on a bike and ride. And
yeah.
I don't know, the pro class for us is probably a wee bit of a different level, but I think when you travel all this way to get a race that is slightly longer and we get more track time and everything, it makes more sense to ride that class.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, it always seems to be a little bit more motivation if you find out, I can go to this race and I can ride. It's a lot more fun than just going to a race.
Yeah, because there's, the travel and stuff. It's probably not so bad for us. For me, it's one flight from Dublin to Chicago.
Yeah,
which is easy.
Oh yeah.
But when you're here, you may as well ride.
Exactly. So you're here now. You've been here in the past. How do we make it happen where you and Emma return for a full season again?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure really how you make that happen, but I think maybe for Emma, maybe if she got some support of some sort, she would maybe come. But her husband David, I'm not sure he might agree, but I think maybe it'll depend what happens over the winter if she gets some support from some people and stuff.
Yeah,
I think it's made a really good race in the women's class.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think most people have really enjoyed watching her and Kinsey battle. And and I think for us, in Europe, all the European riders have kind of followed her journey this year,
which is good.
So
it's
really
awesome.
Good.
Yeah, it's getting a lot more exposure. Yeah. And I know, Patrick, you run a Yamaha back home. Mark, what are you running?
Yeah, I'm
back
also
home?
on a Yamaha.
You're on a Yamaha with the Yamaha motor?
Yeah, for Yamaha.
Oh,
motor.
awesome. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think more and more now in Europe is on Yamaha.
Okay.
2021, I finished with a Walsh hybrid.
Okay.
And then from then I've been on a Yamaha.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, because I've seen, I've noticed a couple years ago, it seemed like in Europe it was a lot of hybrids.
Yeah.
And now it's kind of slowly doing what we've done here, obviously, in the US.
I think probably from this year now, there's probably more hybrids starting to come back with Randy Neveu making a handy racing bike and Lager now is making a push again with making more hybrids.
Yeah.
So I think even at Pont-de-Vue, there's going to be quite a lot of hybrids this year. So
yeah. And I know there's a little bit of this in Ireland, but do you do any supermoto racing as well?
Yeah. I rode a quad called a W-Tech at Supermoto.
Yep.
And for my last race of this season, I might race in Mete.
Okay.
Which is probably the biggest supermoto race in Europe. So if I get a good bike, I'll ride there.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
So it's pretty cool, the supermoto.
Yeah, for sure. Well, obviously, best of luck this weekend. Run the pro class, run the International Cup.
Yeah, it'll be good fun. It's good. Just come, enjoy myself, and
have fun, and throw a leg over the seat.
For sure.
There you go. There you go.
That'll be good. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you.
Thanks.
All right, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm Manfred Zinecker from Germany, and I'm here in Briarcliff to compete in the Pro Class and on Sunday in the International Cup, and I'm excited,
All right. Now, from Germany, you usually run the European Series, correct?
Yeah.
And is there anything else that you run as well?
Yeah, I also ride the Dutch Championship, where we have nations this season. I do the complete championship. I'm second at the moment, so yeah.
Awesome. Well, good. Congratulations on that right now, anyways. How many races do you have left after this?
Quite a lot. Because the Dutch season is long. After Nations, I think we have 3 rounds left, and before Nations 2, so it will be eight rounds left.
Wow, so you got a long season, That's awesome. And now, I guess the other thing too is, Mark, you're on a Max bike this weekend,
Max bike,
and then you two are both on Chad bikes, right?
Oh yeah.
So I mean, all 3 of you are on solid platforms coming into the weekend. Bikes are going to be reliable. They're going to be fast. So it's not like you're going to be worrying about that at all this weekend. What are you racing back home?
At home in the European Championship, I run 450R like we ride here now.
Okay.
And in the Dutch Championship, I have from Mark de Vries Ligas hybrid with a Kawasaki 450R engine. So it's totally different, but for the sand, it works better with the hybrid.
Okay. So do you like the hybrid better than the Yamaha?
On the sand, because the Dutch sand is really deep, and we ride big tires. So you need a lot of bottom power, and compared to the 450R, it's better with the hybrid.
Okay, absolutely. And it's good to know that too.
Yeah.
So that's really cool.
Yeah, but it's also what you need to know. The 450R for the sand is quite expensive because you break a lot engines in the sense. So the hybrid is a little bit cheaper also.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay, so you're getting the dirt bike engines to last a lot longer, even in the deep.
Yeah, they last a lot longer because we not need to tune so much like the 450R.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, that's good to know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you going to France here in a couple weeks too?
Yeah, I also go. I go with Patrick and Kevin.
Okay.
Yeah. We last year we do also together, and this year I hope we do better. Last year we finished 3, so I'm excited. Yeah.
Yeah. And you're doing Quad Cross the Nations?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Okay. So I mean, you got 2 really big races, and then you've got 100 of your series races after that.
Yeah, true.
Now with the Dutch series and everything else, did you guys just start recently, or have you been going all year long?
No, the Dutch races start early in March.
Okay.
But then in like July and August, there's not many races, so there's a break of 2
Okay.
months. It's why it's going longer into
Okay.
September, and I think even October is one race.
All right. Well, that makes more sense. Awesome. Well, obviously, best of luck this weekend. And real quick with you guys, who's going to win this weekend? International Cup. Who's going to take it?
I think the pressure is on Kevin.
Fair enough.
I think he's the favorite.
Yeah, over in Europe, it's normally Patrick who should be the fastest, but we are on a different track, so
Yeah.
I think everything is mixed up.
Yeah. Well, I guess we'll find out on Sunday, huh?
Yeah.
Perfect.
I think so.
Perfect. Well, you guys have a lot of fun this weekend. We're really happy you guys are here, and hopefully we can get you guys to come back again in the future also. So
Yeah, thank you very much.
Awesome. Thank you guys.
Thank you.